I voyaged far in skies unknown, by seeking treasure unforetold. And from the stars and darkness deep, I find my way back home.
My brain's being mean.
That's fine. Let the brain be me. Let the rage flow through you.
Excellent. Let your anger flow.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to D&D Blender presents The Light of Xaryxis. I am your humble DM, Tim. And today we have with us Charmaine.
I'm here.
Kegara.
Yes.
Jackie.
Present.
And Fleur.
I'ma boop some things.
Can you please pull the curtains across, Indy? And on the other side, behind you as well.
Do you want me to close the door? Yes, please.
Yeah, please. Can you
It's
letting the heat out? In the previous session, the group, after being whisked through a strange portal, arrived on a strange world where no one really knew where they had come from. And investigating some strange going-ons in the city, were forced to run away from strange crystalline tendrils and vines that sprung up out of the ground and began to turn the populace into more smaller vine-like zombies, fleeing from the planet by means of a spelljamming vessel called the Moon Dancer. The party fought off a group of Astral Elven pirates, or supposed pirates, boarding their ship before they had a chance to board the Moon Dancer and completely obliterating the crew. With the planets that they fled from seemingly being completely consumed by these vines, as you were flying away, you saw the vines actually shooting up above the clouds, the whole world being consumed by these plants. You have been told that your best bet for finding out what is going on and hopefully to get home as well will be at the Rock of Braal, a flying city in the middle of wild space. And so with all of your...
We also found out the elves were responsible for the
Finding out
vines.
the elves were responsible for the vines. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Very rude.
And so heading to the Rock of Braal, you enter into a asteroid field where... I'll just read the little intro here. The characters escaped therein... the endangered world with the help of Captain Sartell and her ship, the Moon Dancer, ran afoul of an astral elf ship called the Star Moth. After surviving the first wild space encounter, the characters resumed their voyage to the Rock of Braal. Along the way, they made a terrifying discovery, a mind flayer ship lurking among some asteroids. And that is where we left last week's session. So everyone is quite on edge, but Captain Sartell, like seeing this ship, the tentacles on the ship are sort of like... They're sort of moving around almost unnaturally. They're just sort of floating, if that makes sense. As the Nautilus-shaped vessel drifts closer, Captain Sartell lets out a sigh of relief. Oh, it's a derelict. And she pointing out its already stripped weaponry and broken hull. There's a massive hole in in the side of the shell. Well, if there were mind flayers aboard, they would have attacked us by now. Looks like somebody's already picked it over. Still might be something worth salvaging, though. You guys feel like a little away mission?
Sure, what can we go wrong?
We'll just jump on the Mind Flayer ship.
Okay. And so Captain Sartell brings... Whoop, that's the wrong folder.
Yes, Puppet? This seems like something that could possibly go horribly, horribly wrong. Yes, well, you know, when in Rome, wherever that is.
Alright, so Captain Sartell brings the Moon Dancer alongside this bizarre-looking vessel. Very much looks like a strange seagoing creature. And you've heard of mind flayers. They do have sort of a weird nautical theme to them in there.
How much do we know about mind flayers?
Give me a history.
15.
15?
11.
11?
19.
I'm too busy talking to a puppet.
Okay, 19. All right, cool. So with 15 and 19, you know pretty much all the basics about them. They're weird things. They speak telepathically. They eat brains. You've seen them before. You came across that one mind flayer in the sewers at the very beginning of
But
your
we didn't know
adventures.
what it was, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Well, yeah, you knew what basically what it was, but you of their history, they're very much into brains, and they know that, and you know that they don't. They enslave a lot of other races. They believe themselves to be more superior to everyone
My
else.
question is more pertaining to do we know about tadpoles?
With a 19, yes. So you would know about how mind
How the
flay.
frig did you put the fish in your ear?
How mind flayers are born. Yes, but you would know that also that was a goldfish and not a tadpole. So,
How are they born?
so the way that a mind flayer is created is that mind flayers, the mind flayers have a hive mind called the elder brain. The elder brain produces small tadpoles. Those tadpoles, when implanted inside of a humanoid species via an eyeball, an ear, or up through a nostril, infect the brain, changing it chemically, converting that person into a mind flayer. Eventually their skin will slosh off, their blood will turn silver, their bones will reform, and then once it is completed, the process known as ceramorphosis, they become another mind flayer. That's the only way that they can reproduce, is via the use of tadpoles.
Hey, if we're going to meet some mind flayers, we best beware of their. You know how I put a fish in my ear? You don't let the tadpole creatures get in your ear. They will kill. They will destroy you.
That's some good
That
advice.
sounds terrifying.
Yes. So I just didn't want to get you to have the wrong impression.
You really don't have to worry about being attacked by a tadpole, because
It might eat me.
it's as big as you. Yes, you've got to be worried about being eaten. Exactly.
Might eat me.
All right. So a small boat is lowered over the side of the Moon Dancer. This ship has 3 decks. It has the lower deck, a mid one, and then a top one as well. All of them appear to have doors to the outside, so you can land on whatever deck you wish to enter inside.
Do you want to go top to bottom or bottom to top?
I have no idea.
Let's start at the top.
Top down?
Yep.
All right. So your boat.
Yeah, G for the accent today.
Oh. Oh, there you are.
We're just slow.
No, you actually fell through the floor. You didn't actually land on it. That was weird.
It's space.
All right. Oh, did you want to bring the pets, or do you want to leave them behind?
Leave them behind.
All right.
We're not going to be here long.
Okay.
Can't risk losing one to a tadpole.
All right.
Yeah,
Go away.
could happen.
Probably to Chester, but you know.
Well, no, ceramorphosis doesn't affect non-humanoid species.
Oh, we could bring them in.
It can affect dragons, but that's a really different process.
In that case, I want to bring Scarf.
Okay, so you have Scarf on your neck in his position. All right. Okay, so you see this area here. There was 2 sections where ballistas used to be. They've since been ripped off. You can actually see that they've been ripped out of position. There's also, you see the scratch marks where they ripped out the catapult weapon, the Manor, I believe it's called. There are a few random stones that you could salvage for ammunition if you wished to do so. The doorway, although it appears to be stone, the door itself is almost flesh-like. It has a weird sort of, I guess, leathery flesh texture to it that you can see from the outside.
Gross.
And you can see there's definitely been a fight here. There's lots of like you can see like silver splatter and red splatter all over the ground. So these mind flayers were either ambushed or bit off a bit more than they could chew, from what you can tell here. So through the door. All right. So as you approach the door goes and actually opens,
It's disgusting.
revealing the dark interior. Now I have to do this because I got clever. And built multiple levels onto this. Who's going in first?
Not me.
Yeah, I'll be my usual. Ooh, what's that?
Okay. An impressive chair is posed at the end of a catwalk, so its occupant can look down on the bridge. You see basically this massive interior chamber that takes up most of the inside shell. You can see that from the inside looking up, the shell on the outside was opaque, but you can actually see through it from
The inside. Yep.
You can see up above the upper platform there are two big staircases leading up, and there is a chair. Directly in front of you there is what appears to be a dead mind flayer. Its head missing, laying at the underside of the platform. There is two sets of stairs, both leading down, and two doorways, which look like they would lead to small storage areas. Both doors are closed.
Well, I'll wait until everyone else moves into the room.
So who's after Shikegura?
Coming in.
Fleur?
I'm
Okay,
probably
next.
on his shoulder.
Alright, so I'll just assume that you are... Why? Oh, I know why.
You forgot I'm thick as fuck, boy.
I know. It's your damn sword. There we go. It's gonna...
Now she's got a fat ass. Stop bullying her.
I'm not bullying her. I don't want none unless you got buns. Alright, cool. So, where to?
That's the dead mind flayer on the floor.
Dead mind flayer, door left, right, stairs left, right.
Can I just give it a look to find any information about it, like maybe a weakness? I don't know.
Do you want to just make an investigation of the
Yeah.
body? Alright, cool. So Jackie goes over. Give me an investigation.
Not very well. I got an 8.
Okay.
It's dead.
Yeah.
It's dead.
You know it's dead, and it died because its head got cut off. But you do notice in its hand, it does have a strange gem
Oh,
in its palm.
can I take it?
You can take it if you wish. Also, as you're investigating the body, just a bunch of worms, just maggots, to start crawling out of it. Just,
I'm gonna run away from it. So,
yes, they just dissipate across the floor.
go.
I guess this room doesn't smell particularly good.
Well, you've sort of noticed that it does. It has an overpowering stench of fish.
A fishy whiff.
It's a very fishy
Ooh.
smell.
Do I have that? Oh, I have precipitation. I'm going to make it smell of fresh cut glass.
Oh, okay, fresh cut grass. Okay, cool. Or fresh cut glass. Which one is it?
I love the smell of glass.
I love the smell of glass.
I don't do drugs.
So I believe prestidigitation allows you to convert 1 square foot of air to that smell or something like that.
Just around
Just
me.
temporarily. Just don't move. I'm just gonna stand in
Just
my.
around me.
I'm gonna stand in my box. Just keep changing the smell.
I want to go try and sit in that chair.
You gonna sit in the chair?
I'm going to do my cape thing as I go. Watch me, everyone. This is my movie.
All right. So you do your slow motion. As you do that, like as you slow motion up the stairs, you lucky bitch. 4 creatures that were waiting in ambush under the stairs get charmed by you. So they come out and go, "Ooh!" As you go. So you guys see these strange 6-limbed creatures that kind of look like humanoid-sized water bears wearing cloaks, and they sort of come out as Charmaine is like drifting up the stairs. They just go, "Oh." Then they go, "Wait, roll it for each." All right. Kegara, these weird bug things come out and they go, like, "Ooh, wait a minute, we can't be charmed. Hey!" This is all telepathically, of course. You're up.
Well, as they slide out, I'm like,
Excuse you?
So I'll put them in their squares. They should be.
okay. Do we know they're evil or bad?
They're on a mind flayer ship. They're creepy crawlies.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Basically, they came out. Basically, they were hiding when they saw Charmaine. They came out bewildered and then looked at you and then have just gone. So
Cool.
they're showing aggression.
Well, it's time for Bertie Dance for the Solitaire.
Mm-hmm.
I will dance forward and then schmiggity schmack.
Which group do you want to go to, left or right?
I will go right.
Oh, they're too small. Yeah, guys need to be bigger. That's better.
That's significantly bigger than me.
Yes.
Hero was thinking they were cat-sized.
No, they're meant to be medium, so they're actually quite large.
Ugh. Okay then. First things first, I'll hit with a bow.
Mm-hmm.
21.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. D8 +5. 8 damage.
Nice.
Nat 20, first of the evening.
Ooh, there we go.
10 plus. What are we doing for crits?
So it's max damage on the dice plus whatever the dice is. So,
5. So
it's D8 plus 5, so 13 plus 5, so 18.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. So that's 20. It was 8 first attack, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's 30.
Yeah, 33.
Yep.
Nice. She's not happy about that.
That's cast 2
Yeah,
attacks.
cast 2
I'm
attacks.
done.
Yeah, unless you want to flourish.
I actually will flourish. I will do the attack flourish.
Slashing or
The
the one that gets the one beside it.
the one that gets the one beside him.
Yeah, it's the slashing flourish.
For 6.
6, cool. So it does 8 plus 6, so it actually does 14.
Yep.
So it's critical. Cool. So you slash and kill the one that you were attacking initially.
Yep.
And do the 13 to the other one. 12 to the other one. Yes.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Done and done. Charmaine. You see these weird-looking things crawling out. Kegara cutting them to pieces.
How far down?
It's like a 10-foot drop. You could very easily just... You'll take a little bit of damage if you leap down, but it would look awesome.
I know. That's why I asked.
Dun.
Yeah. If you want to be awesome like that, I'll give you advantage on the attack because it's just so awesome.
Ooh, okay.
So you'll take...
I'm just gonna step off the edge and just land for the...
Yeah,
He's gonna do the superhero landing.
Superhero landing.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
it's hell on the knees, but
So
you know.
you take 6 superhero knee damage for the fall.
I'll take that. And then I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade.
Ooh, here we go.
With Snicker Snack.
Schnick schnack, go for it.
So I get my advantage here.
Mm-hmm. Another natural 20.
Yeah.
So you just boom, sling, you slice that guy's head off, and then the flame shoom, shoots across and ignites the other one. So what's the green flame blade damage? It's D8.
At my level, it would be 1d8 plus my.
So it does 8. So it does 8
modifier.
plus D8. Yeah.
So roll a
Plus
D8.
5.
So 8 plus. So it does 13. Yeah. 13 plus D8.
Yep.
8.
8. You fucking these guys up.
You
Nice.
can verify that. That's real, baby.
Nice work.
Max damage.
Yeah, so I'm not going to worry about this encounter. That's fine. Yeah, fine. I didn't even want to fight with these things, you know.
I didn't spend all night.
We encounter these at level 1 in Baldur's Gate. In the crashed Mind Flayer ship.
No, these are a different thing.
These are different things.
Different thing. Yeah. If you in Baldur's Gate 3, you encounter them. You encounter the intellect devourers. The little brain.
No, we
dude.
encounter big critters with 6 legs who shoot.
Oh, they might have added them in with an update. Then I haven't actually seen.
I haven't played since they've updated things.
Oh, I don't remember them.
There you go.
I'll have to go back and have a look. All right, so it's the Sirlon's turn. Well, since you two have been chopping them to pieces, they're going to use their Psychic Crush upon you and Kegara and Charmaine. So I need...
Same small attack.
I'm
on Kegara's shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Here's a question. Does it work with attacks or just... Because this is actually a psychic ability, so he's just sort of looking at him.
When any creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against the target.
It's not. It's actually technically not an. Fuck it. I'll say it is. It's weird. It's an action, but it's not like listed because it has multi-attack as well as these additional actions. So I'll allow it. But wisdom save for both Kegara and Charmaine.
Well, if it's a
please.
save, then it's not an attack.
Okay, there you go.
17 plus.
Okay, it's passed. Yeah.
14.
Okay, cool. So let's go. And nothing happens. Okay. Jackie.
I'm just gonna. You know, one that was injured by.
Oh, they're all.
Kegara?
Yeah.
What, the most injured one?
Yes. Well, they're both kind of equally damaged at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, then it doesn't matter.
Oh no, this one, the one next to Charmaine, is the one that took the most damage
Alright,
because
I'll
Snicker
just
Snack
do
fucking
Eldritch-
obliterated it.
I'll just do Eldritch Brawl.
I was going to Eldritch Blast it?
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
just stay away from it and just
Alright,
Eldritch
cool.
Blast it. Oh no. Although they are psychic, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Eldritch Blast is force damage, so...
Yeah, you're fine.
So
Just gonna-
23
Hits. So,
and 6.
6 damage. Nice.
How many bolts of Eldritch Blast do you have?
Only the one.
Yeah, she's only a level 1, so she only gets the one bolt. Fleur. You spring out of Kegara's
Shoulder pads.
shoulder pads.
Out of his shoulder pads.
Kaya!
Yeah, let's do some punching.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my D8 gone? D8. Gross. There's a 10 to hit with a natural 1 and a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
And that is 9 magical bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the sucker punch, above 20 for another 6 bludgeoning damage. I think my fist. Do my fist count as magical yet?
They do, yeah. You're currently magical with your punchiness.
My punches are magical. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, cool. Back to the top, Kegara.
I guess I will finish it off.
Mm-hmm.
17
Hits.
for 12 damage.
12 damage. Still up.
26
Hits.
for 7 more.
7 more. Just enough. So you finish that one off.
I'll have one action left. One attack action.
So you can
left.
flip.
Flip, flip.
And this has to be with the base. You can't use the bow.
Yeah.
So it's only doing d6 this time.
Oh, I
So-
would have returned to his shoulder.
Oh, sorry. It was no. It was more the roll to hit. So
I would have been on his shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
14.
14 to hit.
Yeah.
Misses.
Yeah.
Okay. So Fleur goes with. Still sitting on the shoulder. Charmaine.
Regular sneaker snack attack. 15 plus 12.
Hits.
$13.
13. You bisect this one, and the combat is now abated. And for those of you that are curious, this is what it actually looks like.
Ew.
Aren't they weird?
They are weird.
Yeah.
Just ugh.
Like I said, they're meant to be sort of like water bears, but weird.
They remind me of comfortable dog.
Anywho, so they have no loot, so
Yeah.
It is just them bodies.
it's just dem bodies. Yes.
Is there anything under the stairs that's there?
No. You can just see there was just a few bits of just random detritus that they were using to hide behind.
Can I look at that gem I picked up?
You can. It is a very shiny looking gem. It's smooth. And if you, when you sort of looking at it, it kind of feels like it wants to go up, like gravity. It feels like it's pulling itself away from you. And it wants to float.
Oh. Can I just let go? If I let go, will it float up to the sky?
You let it go, and it just goes, just hovers there.
Okay.
I don't know what color it is. Give me a second here. It is a vibrant purple prism stone.
Suspicious as hell is what it is.
Hey guys, what should I do with this? Think I should do with this gem I picked up? It seems to be hovering. It's a strange gem.
Someone want to cast Identify on it?
If you give me 10 minutes,
Yeah.
All right. So if you
or
got,
we can finish
All
exploring
right.
the ship.
10 minutes, as I was saying. Go back up the stairs.
Or we can wait till we go back to the ship and finish exploring this one, and I'll identify it when we get back.
Mm-hmm.
Also an idea.
And if it's bad, we'll just have to throw it overboard.
Mm-hmm.
all right. Looking into these two cupboards here, you just find boxes of random equipment that looks like it is basically anything of use has been taken out of this room. So it's just storage. There is some food items if you wish to take those.
No.
There's a chest there with some food. It looks like this is being on a mind flayer vessel. You would imagine that the reason they've got the food there is not for them, but to serve the people that they've enslaved. They've got to keep them fed so they can then feed on them.
Gross.
Mm.
Not sure I particularly want to eat the food.
Yes.
Do you want to go up or down?
Oh, they're
the
both
hole?
down.
We can only
Oh.
go down.
Well, then let's go down.
All right. Okay. So who's going first? Kegro again?
Mm.
Okay. And then Charmaine. And then Fleur is with Kegro. Whoop. Keep forgetting Fleur's a revealer. And Jackie. Alright, cool. There you go. So you guys come down the stairs. You see a bunch of doors left and right. And a big door to the front, which you would imagine would lead you outside.
We don't need to go that way. Shall we just walk up to the first door and...
Yeah, that sounds good. Door on the left, then the next one, and then the next one, and the next
Cool.
one.
So, have a quick look through.
But I'm taking it cautiously. I'm not just like sticking my head through the door going, everything will be fine, nothing can possibly go wrong.
In this room here, you see... It's weird. It's a small chamber, but up against the wall, it's almost like what looks like an insect cocoon, with like with a hinged door on it, and both of them are open, and the inside looks like it's padded. You're not really sure what it would...
I'm getting a whole heap of nope coming off this, so I'm going to stay well clear of it, and move to the next one.
Okay.
Does it look like a bed chamber or something?
You think that if a person were to go inside it, they could probably stand in it and be comfortable, yes?
No,
No, I'm not going in there.
just... Kegger is getting the nope off everything in this place.
I mean, that makes sense.
Being psychically inclined as well, Jackie, you're finding it kind of difficult to... Like, normally there's like a bit of like a background noise, like you sort of like a background psychic hiss that you're always aware of.
Yeah. White noise?
In this place, it's almost like you're sort of getting like psychic feedback. It's like very uncomfortable to be in here. You've got like a weird whistling noise in your head.
Can I probe? Use my powers to probe.
Having tinnitus.
Yeah, well, I say even if you try to do that, it's like nope, can't even get out. You could even try and like have a look in the heads of your allies. You can't. Something is blocking your ability to.
Ooh, I might share that information. Hey, team.
Yes.
There is something psychic, I believe, about the ship or someone on here is blocking my telepathy. I can't quite use it. It's a humming sound. It's like, so just so you know, I don't know if we're...
Telepathy? You see spirits?
No, I hear
Oh.
I hear thoughts, but I don't want to hear people's thoughts, so don't worry about that.
Oh, good.
So
It's
shall
just,
we
it's
go
just
through
helpful to get information.
Yeah. Everything here makes me go nope.
I'm going to maybe arm up while we have a moment.
What are you doing, Indy, sir?
I was thinking about like doing the armor of Agatha or something.
Oh, setting up armor of Agathis. Yeah. How long does that last? Is it a minute?
An hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you can just you go, nope. So you see Jackie, she just goes, yeah, I don't like this place. And she like puts her hands on her chest, and from her fingers, water sort of comes out of her fingers, and it encases her, and then it goes and hardens, and she now has got like an armor of ice around her body.
Nice!
The
That's
armor
cool.
the armor is up as long as you have the temporary hit points from it.
Okay, so I'll do the 15. I guess
You
I'll
get
do-
15 hit points.
Yeah, I got the 3rd level. I can do it up to 4th level if I wanted to.
So there's nothing in those chests?
No, again, they've been looted.
Alright.
Um,
Open some more doors.
Open these doors here. Another one of those weird pods and another chest.
Anything in the chest or more?
No, again. You
Alright.
find like a little bit of rope, some food items. Looks like this place has been pretty thoroughly looted so far.
Yeah.
Down this corridor, Charmaine, you can see red light coming from like these doors are actually open. I should have specified that. You see red light coming from both ways. You would imagine that's actually because of the massive eyes that you saw on the outside. These are the windows that you can see through. But at the end of the corridor, you see the body of another species that you don't recognize, at least immediately. But looks like they're wearing like a very ornate, clothing. Their armor has actually been stripped. There's no weapons on them. But the creature has yellow skin with a nose that's sort of pushed up like that.
I'm gonna go look at him.
Okay. You can roll a history if you want to try and identify this creature.
Hey.
19.
19. You recognize this as a Gith. A Gith are a group of xenophobic, very militaristic people that live in the Astral Sea as well as the Astral Plane, who have been fighting against the Mind Flayers for a very long time. It looks like this guy did not go down without a fight. However, upon closer inspection, you can see the back of his head has got a massive hole in it, and there's nothing on the inside of it.
Beth was a gift.
Yeah. That's gross.
Alright, let's keep on trucking.
There's a door left and right if you wish to investigate those, Charmaine, or you want to wait for someone else to do that.
Yeah, I'll check them.
Alright. So you go to the left. You see another storage room. There is a small chest in there. Open, scraps all over the ground. Also another one of those pods are in the corner as well of these two rooms.
So they're basically the same as all the other storage rooms?
Basically, yeah.
Alrighty, I'll keep going forward.
Coming around the corner here, you see some more signs of fighting. Just massive, like pools of silver goo on the ground. The Mind Flayer upstairs, where his head had been removed, was just like a pool of silver. It looks like the blood of the Mind Flayer is actually silver. And the stairs heading down.
Onward, chums.
Hey, I can I like cast enhance ability, but not on myself, just on my friends?
You can give enhance ability to anyone, yeah, but it is a concentration, so you're going to make sure that you can't have the two concentration spells up at the same time.
I don't think Armor of Agathis is.
I don't think it is. I'm just making sure. Yeah. Does Armor of Agathis have like the little C for concentration on it?
First level abjuration.
No concentration.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
it does.
Yeah, so you can give someone else enhance ability if you want to.
Well, I've got a 4th level spell. If I don't cast it for myself, I could just cast it on everyone.
I'm saying, who do you want to give it to?
The whole group.
No, you can't do it to the whole group. You can give it to one person. Enhance ability doesn't enhance everyone's
what does
ability.
level 4 spells?
Or does it let you do it for multiple
Yeah,
people?
level 4.
Oh,
So
I'm
over a
sorry.
second,
I'm
so
sorry.
I don't think I can do 4 people, but I could do 3. And
Right,
I
so you could give it to everyone else, yeah.
Do we need you to do that though right now?
Any time. I just thought we might get into battle, and you might want to use the temporary hit
She's
points.
she's prepreparing for a
I
fight.
feel like there's something bad going to happen.
So if you
What
want,
is
That
fight?
goes with Kegor's Nope.
Yeah.
yeah. So if you want to do that, you can absolutely do that. So what ability do you want to enhance?
I want to give everyone the bear ability, which is
Bear's endurance.
an advantage on check concentrations and 2d6 temporary hit points.
Okay, so roll your 2d6. That's how many temporary hit points everyone gets.
6 temporary hit points.
So basically, Jackie says like everyone get near here, and she does something. She hits you all with energy. You all feel stronger, like your muscles just like you've now got the endurance. You feel like you've got the endurance of a bear.
Yeah. Well, I think 3, so I didn't do myself.
Yeah. All right.
Because it's 1 extra per after second.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
I'm looking on the ground for signs of drags and scuffs. And
This
slides and-
area is an absolute massacre. It looks and smells like a slaughterhouse. Bodies lie strewn about the deck, and the floor is stained with blood. And most of the bodies appear to be human, but one is an arachnid form with an eel-like neck and head that lies as motionless as the others. So it looks like there was some pretty ridiculous fight here. The Gith have you also see like there's a couple of there's one additional Gith body as well, but no other Mind Flayer bodies in here. Yes, so the cargo hold contains 11 human corpses. The arachnid body. If you want to examine them, you can to check for loot.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I have a look at the arachnid body? Because that's weird.
It looks like I can actually show you a picture. There you go. They look like that.
Yeah, no.
Sexy.
Mm.
Look, he's got his little armor on. He's got a little
So sort of like sword spiders with snake necks.
He's cute.
Cute is not the word I would use for that.
So that's what they look like.
So there's one of those.
There's one of those as well as a bunch of humans, one dead Gith. So it looks like they've all just had a massive fight. You're not sure who was on what side, but everyone has just been absolutely massacred.
These poor peoples.
We'll check those back doors, but like we're checking them with the whole. I'm looking for scuff marks or drag marks that lead up to it, or anything that indicates
An alive thing.
Yeah, something that could
Hiding
be
in the
hiding in there,
corner.
trying not to.
Give me. Well, just give me investigation, I guess.
Investigation. That's 18 plus. I have pluses.
Okay.
Um,
You do. Okay.
plus 22.
22. All right, cool. So looking around, it's kind of difficult to tell with everything that was going on. There's no real way to tell the movements. But you do manage to work out that the arachnid creature, it died within the last 24 hours. Everyone else died a lot sooner than that, so it probably was not involved in the same fight. Another thing you notice actually as well, on the wall, there is a strange burn mark. Like the flesh on the wall has been like charred in a way that doesn't look like it was burned, but it was like some sort of like magical energy has like blasted the wall. You're not quite sure
What exactly
did it. There is also, in terms of equipment that you can find, you managed to churn up 23 gold,
Are you gonna?
a bloodstone ring worth 50 gold.
23 gold. Bloodstone ring.
With 50?
gold.
The bloodstone ring, and I'm trying to work out. There are several scimitars and crossbows scattered about the room, so I'll just say 6 of each.
Yep.
Just the different random weapons.
Just stuff them in a bag of holding, and we can hand them out later.
Mm-hmm.
Or sell them or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to the far door.
Like this one or
This
this
one there, yeah. And yeah.
All right.
I'm still on your shoulder.
Yeah.
So you open the door, and
Fucking knew it.
roll for initiative.
I have something planned for this.
Okay.
There's a thing. 25, by the way.
Give me a second here. Here it is. Yes. As you open the door, a terrible stench fills this compartment, but a flickering light can't reveal its source. You do, however, hear heavy breathing, and then it's actually hiding in the toilet.
Of course it's in the drops. Kegger has seen this movie before.
Yeah, it's basically the light flickers, and then as the light flickers, you just see, it just leaps out from behind around the corner. It will get
Plus
it will get a claw attack on you for the surprise round, Kegero.
Sentinel strike?
Yes. So it rolls a natural 2, so it does no damage to it. So it goes rah.
26?
Yeah.
24. 8 magical bludgeoning.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Then you. Off you go, Kegero. Quaggawa.
Quaggawa?
Hey,
Quackawa.
go on, Quaggawa. It's your turn. If it's been longer than a minute, so your kinetic jaunt probably would have run out by now, in case you want to recast it.
That's all right. No. My first response was going to be, oddly enough, I was going to use. Bear with me.
Cool.
Where is it?
I don't know.
I know. Firebolt.
Ah.
It's just like.
Well, you are. The trouble is, because it's a ranged spell attack and you're within range, it'll be at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'll just hit it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just smiggity smiggity smack. There's 20.
Yes.
And range.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, it's 23. Yep. For 10.
10.
13.
13. 13 hits.
Okay. 6.
6 more.
That's 20.
Hits.
No, sorry, let me reroll the dice. It's a d6.
Yes.
For 7 more.
Mm-hmm.
And can I use Shillelagh?
No, because that's
Because I didn't.
You've got to
I'm with you.
you've got to
It's all good.
activate Shillelagh before you can swing it.
But I will use the d6 for slashing flourish. No.
D8 for. You probably want to use defensive flourish in this
Defensive
instance. There's no
flourish,
reason to use the other ones.
Yeah, I'll use that for 7 more.
7 more. All right, cool. And so your AC goes up by 7. So you currently 26?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. 31 points of damage so far. Okay. Cool.
He goes rah, swish. Kegara's like stabbity spiggity stab stab.
No.
The Quaggoth, go like it takes all this damage and it's just and it gets angry. Now it goes into its wounded fury state.
Cool.
2 claw attacks straight at you, Kegara. Give me those criticals. Here we go. Cool. Let's just forget that happened. And Sentinel Strike.
No, I've already used my reaction.
I'll use your reaction as in your turn. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Unless that counts as like a surprise attack reaction.
It was a surprise. It was a surprise one, but you haven't had a round yet.
Yes,
So yeah. So
yes.
anyway, your turn regardless. So
Yeah. Boop. Boop. 10.
No.
That's what happens when I roll a natural 1. But that will be like 28.
Yeah.
Plus max damage of 13.
Okay. Cool. So how do you want to kill it?
I'm just gonna put my stuff through its eye.
Okay. So
No! Bad! Get back in the toilet.
flush.
Oh, that's so bad in here.
Hold your breath, let's have a quick look, and then let's close the door.
Alright. Jackie, as you are facing in this direction, you see this door just slides open.
I'm going to say, hey, look, to the group, so they're aware of it.
Look at what?
The door, it opened by itself.
I don't like that.
Come out. Oh, they're very rude, whoever this door opening creature is. I guess they're too scared to face the floor abreast.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go over and see if there's anything there.
Alright, so...
With my sword out.
Was that all you're going to do, for your turn, Jackie?
We're still in,
you
we're
You're still in
combat.
initiative.
want to
so-
hold your action, maybe?
hold
Yeah.
an attack in case you see something. Maybe
I
hold an
guess.
Eldritch
Just
Blast.
hold up an Eldritch Blast in case
Yeah,
something comes
okay.
out. Yeah, all right. Yeah. So, come out. It's like, no. So Charmaine. Da, 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 da. All right, so. Peering in this room, Charmaine, you see what look like cells. They've got like a weird membrane across the front of them, like weird dividing walls, but like bubbles, but the bubbles have sort of been ripped through. And in the corner you see another decapitated mind flayer.
Gross. What's through the other door?
You turn around, you open the other door, and as you do, a beam of energy comes flying out of the door at you. That's not going to hit you. 13?
No.
No. So you open the door, and you open the door, and you don't see anything. Then from down low, beam of energy goes and just zooms up past your shoulder, and you see before you. A teeny tiny mind flare.
Oh!
Holding with some sort of weird gun that he just shot at you. Like,
It's a noisy cricket.
Enlarge, reduce.
So I'll just reveal the room there, and I'll put him in.
Oh, it's the little guy. He's just a little fella.
No, it's a normal fella. He's just shrunk himself, so you can't see him so easy.
He's a little fella.
There, he's just like he's sitting in the little.
Can I kill it?
Well, it's not your turn; it's Charmaine's turn.
You can't
You
see it.
have got. So you've taken 25 feet of movement, so you can. So that'll get you. What's your movement speed?
30.
30. So you can step into the room. That'll give you. Yeah, that'll give you 30. So you can just step up and whack him if you want.
Cool. I want to get his gun off him first of all.
He's very insane.
Can I like
Ah.
snatch it?
You're being nice to a thing that eats brains.
Okay, give me. Just give me an unarmed strike, and then if you hit with the unarmed strike, we'll do an opposed strength check to snatch the gun off.
Okay. Well, I want to know what the fuck went on here, and he's the only dude here that's alive. That's a 16 plus 7?
Yeah, so you've got it now in opposed strength.
No. Yeah.
Give me that! Little shit. So strength check.
Yeah.
There's a different dice for that.
Another natural 20.
Oh dear God, yes.
Yeah, just go. And he goes. He's like. You just see like the tentacle.
Do I have enough like action?
Well, that'd be your action to do that. Yeah.
Can I also grab him or nah?
No. You're either going for the gun or you're going for him. So.
Well, if I go for him, he can still shoot me, but if I take the gun, he might run away.
True. All right. It's now his turn. So you all see the beam of energy flying out of the room. He's like, you take the gun off, and he's like,
Give me that.
He goes, and you see, and then a 60-foot cone of magical energy just blasts out of his head. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Two.
Okay. So he hits you with his mind blast. You take 13, 18, 22 points of psychic damage and are stunned for a minute.
Oh, at least you got the 6 temporary hit points.
Well, not anymore.
I had them.
Yeah.
It's gotta fall on my ass real quick.
Yeah. So he's gonna. So he goes. You take the gun. He's like.
Fine.
Okay, so this is Mind Blast. And it's just going to go 5, 10. You see this little thing come out the door. You can shoot at it.
Cool. I'll do that. 24.
That hits it.
Oh, not very good. 3.
Okay.
Pretty low.
It knows you're there now.
10. So you hit it in the back of the head and it's like... 15, 20, 25. So it's just at the end of the corridor. It can't move any further because it's too damn short.
That's fine. That's fine.
Go get him.
Kegara, you're up.
I am going to backflip.
Woo, woo,
Somersault.
woo.
5, 10,
Holding
15, 20, 25, 30.
Actually, no. If I didn't realize he was that far away, he's running. Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, I just would have
Stood next to Jackie.
no. Blinked.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, then I can't follow you. I'll have to follow myself.
Sorry. Yeah. You're like.
Unless you stuff me in your pocket.
And
And we do that again.
No,
fast enough.
not doing that
no
again.
time-
You
no
weren't,
time for this.
weren't
Sorry.
prepared for it.
Yeah. It's just like blink, and you're like, wait, where'd he go? It takes some fire damage.
Mm-hmm. It's like 5, isn't it, at the moment?
Yes.
Yep.
I will.
Oh! Sorry, I just wanted to make a point here. First time chat, you get one and only one. Don't waste it, keep it safe. Now I must go where I'm needed, where the streamers need followers. I'm not the hero Twitch need, with the follower it deserves. Current follower count 48. He showed up to give us a follow and left. That's awesome. Thank you very much, one-time follow. That's awesome. Sorry, go on.
Well played. Yes. So I've blinked.
Mm-hmm. That's your bonus action, so you get 2 attacks if you want to do your action.
We'll do that. 20
Hits, yes.
for 9.
Uh-huh.
It's 10. It's not going to do it.
10 misses, yeah. So that's it.
Oh, can I use a flourish?
Yes, you can flick a flourish on that,
I
absolutely.
will flick a
So defense a flourish.
for 1 more.
1 more. Okay. So your AC is now 20.
Yep.
Cute. The Quaggoth is dead. Fleur.
I will assume a flanking position.
Mm-hmm. Get a squeeze in there.
And look at Kegara and I'm like, kill first, ask questions later?
Yep.
Okay.
This is a mind flayer. Yeah. Like, questioning is not an issue.
It's a little bit, man.
Don't matter. It's a mind flayer. It eats brains.
11
Misses.
and 16.
16 hits.
7 magical bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
Constitution saving throw, please.
He will take it. 16 plus 1.
That will be a pass. Let's start spending some key points. Let's do a flurry of blows. Where's my key? Down here. 2. 18 is the lowest.
18 hits.
So that's plus 5, so 7 and 9 from 2 unarmed strikes.
So 7 and 9 damage, yep,
Yep.
cool. So
16.
16, yep, thank you.
Magical bludgeoning. And another Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that's a natural 2. He's stunned.
Haha.
First time ever, I think.
No, I think I've done it once.
Oh, you
before.
stunned the Jabberwock. I think you stunned the
Yeah,
Jabberwock.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, because of all the things to stun, it was the jump.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I need to increase my wisdom so my saving throw is higher.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice work. All right. It has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. That was not a spell. That's all good.
And I guess technically not a magical effect. because
No,
it's
exactly.
A physical effect.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's not a magical effect. If you magically stunned him, then that would be different.
If I had a cone of stun.
Cone of stun. Jackie, you're up.
So how far away from me?
You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can squeeze. You won't be able to squeeze past Kegara because it'll take 2 squares of movement, but you can still get a ranged attack on him if you want to. So you could probably Eldritch Blast him.
I want to. So I could probably do the lightning thing.
Lightning lure.
Lightning.
Oh, you want to use your ring?
How many
Yeah.
times do you use
We-
it
You
a
don't.
day?
You don't want to. You don't want to use that in the area because it'll zap your friends. There's no place to put it, but it won't get anyone else.
But attacks have advantage on him at the moment because he's stunned.
Yes.
All right, I'll just do Elvish Splash. Then.
Or you could viciously mock him.
Well, Eldritch Blast has advantage.
It does. Yeah.
Well, it was pretty easy to hit him anyway.
Yeah. So roll your attack. 2 dice. Pick the highest.
Oh, it's to roll to hit.
Yeah.
Unless you're using Vicious Mockery.
I could use Vicious. Then he's like then everything has an advantage on him next turn.
Well, everything has advantage on him anyway. He's stunned. So I'm just saying. I'm just thinking more from the humorous factor, just insulting his height.
Look at him, he's tiny.
Yeah, look at you.
Little legs kicking away.
Look, if you want to be tiny, you have to do it properly. You're not small enough.
I will Elvish Splash. I got 28 for
Hits.
1
Let's roll again to see if you crit.
and 26. So.
Okay, yeah. So you're fine.
And I rolled a 6.
Nice. Well, he's not having fun. Charmaine, you're stunned, but you can attempt to shake off the effects, so just make another intelligence saving throw. That's enough. Yeah, you. So you end your basically you get you sort of like the bell
You know,
got
like
rung.
ears ringing and
Yeah. And then you your vision comes back. He's gone, but you're hearing a lot of fighting happening behind you, and then your turn ends. It's the Ceremorph's turn. It's stunned. It can't do shit. So it goes back to the top. Kegger.
You have advantage, and we're flanking.
I
I don't think I could have set you up for this any better.
kind of don't know if I want to use the amulet of
Oh.
Up to you.
It is piercing damage. Yeah, righto. Aura of murder.
Okay, so you're activating the Aura of Murder.
Yeah. Vulnerability to piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's advantage, and I'm using the...
You get advantage +2 when you're using the rapier. So
Yep. So that's... Jeez.
a million.
Yeah. A bajillion.
Just hits.
It's not a crit, but...
You'll take double piercing damage because you're vulnerable to it. Is that what
No.
you're saying?
He targets someone, they become vulnerable to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, the Aura of Murder basically means that he points at someone, they become surrounded with... They become the target of the person he wants to murder, and then they become vulnerable to piercing attacks from him.
yeah. So, it's... Is there a bonus to the damage?
No. It's just, the bonus is the fact that they take double damage.
Oh. Okay, so that's 8, so 16.
16, yes, so you just... So, tell me how you wish to dismember this little creature.
Zero mucking around. It's just a straight thrust. Straight through the eye. You hear the... off the back of its skull.
Okay. So, and you see he's stunned, and then the lady says, and the stun wears off. silver blood.
Uh,
And oddly enough, he does not get bigger. So his smallest in stature was not a spell.
Maybe he was a halfling.
You can do a medicine check if you
Yeah,
wish to.
because that's weird. $21.
21. All right. So from what Jackie has described about the way that creatures get transformed and what you know of it, this is a ceramorph that was not a human but was in fact a gnome.
Yeah.
So the process didn't quite create a fully sized mind flayer, because you look at underneath his clothes, you can still see like his original clothing. His halfling outfit was still on, so you recognize
A
some of
gnome
the
or a halfling?
gnome. Sorry.
Yeah.
So am I still being blocked? Was he the reason why I was getting blocked, or is it?
No, you're still getting blocked. You're still,
All
so-
right.
and you start hearing as the fight is coming to a closure here from this door here. You hear dun, 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 and I was like, "Hello, is anyone out there?"
No one's here.
Okay.
Just mind flayers. You don't want to come out.
Oh, okay. And just
Do you think he's a friend?
I don't know. Look, what I'll do is you wait there, right, and you sneak up there. Jackie, if you come down here, right, you
sorry. Well, I should actually note this too. This door
yeah.
is actually fastened shut. So the way that these doors open up is like the flesh sort of.
Peels like curtains.
No, it's as horrible as that. It's sort of sphincters out.
Yeah.
But someone has actually tied this door shut by putting ropes with hooks to stop it from being able to retract
On our side?
on your side. So someone's locked the door, like tied the door in.
Right. So, Jackie, you stand here, right there. You get ready to hit them. Wait a second. Go over to... Is initiative off at the moment?
Initiative is off. You're now out of initiative.
Go back over to Charmaine, help her up, and go, can you please come here and stand there? And we'll get ready around the door. Everybody's ready to just... Whatever happens, when this door opens, be ready to lay the smickety smack. I'll unhook the things off.
All right. So hang on. So what position? How do you guys want
Everyone's
to?
flanking the door, ready to hit.
All right. Well, there's only enough space for one person on either side of the door, and then
I
two
don't
people
count.
have. Two people have to be. Well, yeah, I'm still saying. Two people have to be on either side of the door, and so you can either have one person on either side or two people in front, but you're not going to be able to get all of you.
So, door on that side where Fleur is.
Yeah.
Put Jackie.
Jackie. All right.
All right. Charmaine on the other side, and me in front of with.
So you in the middle.
Yeah, and Fleur's on my shoulder.
All right. Cool. Perfect.
All right. Everyone ready?
I have a headache.
That's okay. You'll be fine.
He also has a laser pistol.
I do, don't I?
You do.
Right, because I'm a caring kind. First level healing word. Badum.
Oh, thank you.
That'll help with the headache at least.
A little bit.
For 4 HP.
I thank you.
You're still not great, but it might take the edge off the migraine.
I appreciate the effort.
Is that?
All right. Unhook.
All right.
Step back a lot.
Do we have like a potion you could have?
You should
probably
have. You've got
somewhere.
like 6 healing potions. You
Yeah,
guys haven't
just
used.
drink a potion while we're waiting.
Yeah, probably good
It's
move.
probably best to wait till after the fight, if there is to be one.
Alright. So, you open the door. Within the room, it is pitch black. You have dark vision, however.
Mm-hmm.
You see in the center of the room what looks like a bubbling, like a strange-looking pool. It's like... And you can see from a distance that there are things swimming around in it. But otherwise, the room is...
Let's burn him.
It's like at the Aliens movie. You open the room, you see the eggs.
This can be done. Actually, oddly enough, that's something that can actually happen.
But as you guys are having this discussion, leaping down from the roof Whoop, wrong creature. This is what ruined my thing.
Eldest Brush was 2 blasts, not 1.
Oh, you get 2 shots in
Yeah,
Eldritch
it
Blast.
says
Nice.
2 blasts.
There you go.
That's why I asked.
Yes. A
Because
creature
when you
dropping
get to-
down from
when
the
you get to
ceiling
some level,
springs
you get
out to
more bolts.
attack you. I'm annoyed that I got that wrong.
Initiative again?
Yeah. Alright, so it drops down and screams at you. Fleur, you get the... yeah, you get the initial attack. Go for it.
I don't think I want to go near the thing right now.
Very wise.
So I'm going to shoot it with Radiant Energy.
Go for it.
That's a 1. So I don't think I am.
That's a bit sad.
That's 9.
Mm.
9 to hit.
Also, Jackie, when you see this thing, the feedback gets incredibly loud. This is the thing that's causing it.
I'm going to spend a key point to do that again.
Go for it.
I use a different dice this time. That's better. 26.
26. Yeah, that just hits.
Six radiant damage.
6 radiant damage. Alright. Nice.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Cool. Very good. So that's now its turn. All right. Cool. It.
I was just thinking I would
Charmaine?
move,
Oh, Charmaine. Yes. Sorry.
shuffle around the room to the left.
Okay. So you want to go around it, or you're going to go this way?
No, I'll be in the room, but around to the left and towards the ceiling.
Right. Okay.
Away from the ground where those probably tadpoles will be flopping
Yeah.
around.
So it's currently standing
over
atop the pool. Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
like
okay.
it's sort of pierced
protecting.
directly on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would be up, away.
It did come from the ceiling though, so you know it can climb.
Yeah, but I don't want to stack with my friends.
Fair enough. So what I will do then, I will put you there. How's that sound?
Okay.
Yeah, you were high up. Charmaine, sorry, go.
I'm gonna peek around the corner.
You see this hideous creature.
Gonna be like, what? Tell the dead.
Okay. Ring that bell. What's the save on that?
It's a wisdom.
Oh yeah, it's a save, isn't
Or a
it?
constitution.
Wisdom 17.
Wisdom 17. It is. Doesn't require air, but interesting enough, it's not resistant to psychic and magical effects. So, what was the save? 17.
Yep.
13.
It's D12 damage, because it's been
Yeah, it's
damaged.
been hurt. Yes. Because she heard it,
D12s.
the damage goes up. Yeah.
Thank you for remembering that.
You're welcome. This
Yeah.
is not my favourite spell for Selena.
Yeah, that was that. It was
It's
so,
a
it was
good
it was
fucking spell,
it
I
was
love
such a
it.
favorite spell I gave her was at the Star Raw tuning fork,
Yeah.
which gave people disadvantage on the save.
And
and thi-
applied vulnerability.
yeah, so it did double damage and they had disadvantage on the saves.
Yeah.
15.
15. Nice.
And then I'm gonna go back around the corner and throw up.
All right. It.
Does it seem like it was the source of the voice?
Oh, you can't tell, but
Okay.
there's no human that would make that kind of voice in here, so you probably guess so. Yeah, fuck it. It's just gonna go ham. So it's just charges forward.
Yep.
It's going to do a bite on Kegara, and the 2 claws are going to go to the people around the corner. They'll have up.
Disadvantage. Oh no, I have to cast that in my own face, don't I?
What's this?
Giving it disadvantage. That happens.
Oh no, yeah, sorry. I was actually wrong on that one there. It only applies advantage to you, not disadvantage to other people.
Ah.
I apologize for that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Shield.
We haven't hit you yet. You might not need it.
I'm getting it ready though.
Here comes the nibble. You just see this thing goes like, all of the spells. My AC's now 30.
Oh, wait! Reaction!
My AC's 37. Fuck you, DM.
It's more that this entire time, Kagura's like, nope.
Yeah.
This thing drop went, came straight at him. He's like, nope.
Okay. 13. So it misses you regardless.
Yeah.
The 2 claws come out. One for Jackie. That is 10 and fuck off. Okay. Yeah, that's it's fine. It's having a great day. So Kagura.
Right.
As the thing gets closer, you see like the hump on its back. What looked like one giant exposed brain. It's actually a sack with multiple brains inside of it.
Yuck.
Yucky.
Kinetic jaunt.
Okay.
First and foremost.
Yes.
I'm going to move into the rear of it. Right.
Did it take damage when it tried to hit me? Because I have a shield and
It didn't hit you though.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you had to hit you, it would have taken damage, but it didn't.
Basically, I'm going to hand spring off it and into the rear.
Yep.
To try and get a flank.
Mm-hmm.
Avoiding the pit of goo. Mm-hmm. And now striking McStrick strike.
Go for it.
It's too close to use anything else.
I was saying, do you want to use your tides to give yourself advantage on this attack? Because you can do that if you want.
Yes, I will.
So just see your first attack, you get advantage.
Yeah. I would have probably hit with either of those, considering it's 19 or 25.
Yeah, both those hit.
Yeah. 9.
Mm-hmm.
To start with. $13.
13, I believe, will hit. Yes. No, it won't. Actually, 14 is the AC.
Yep.
So 13 misses.
And 18.
You've done kinetic jaunt, so you
I've
can't.
done kinetic jaunt. Yeah, that's all good.
All right, Jackie.
It's in my face, right?
It's you're around the corner. Its claw is in your face. So you can get up close to it, and yeah, you can just step up and whack it.
Yeah, I'll just hit it with my attacks.
Okay. So here comes the sword of charming.
Alright, where's my...
Yeah, I love that sword. I'm so glad it's being used.
18.
18 hits.
And I'll do... Yeah. Actually, I'll do two-handed weapon, so... one-hand weapon.
You might as well use it with 2 hands. You don't have anything else in your other hand.
I have my Harlequin's Quiz on the other hand.
You have what?
The Harlequin's Quiz.
Oh, you want to use both. All right, cool. That's fine.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you can use a longsword and...
No, because you can have a light weapon for the two-handed fighting. You don't need 2 lights.
Right.
Yeah. You only need to have 1 weapon that is light for the... So you can have a dagger and a longsword. I'm fairly certain that's how it works. You've got the stats. Everyone has the rules for two-handed fighting. Just have a look for it. She just won't get to add her proficiency to it, and she's not proficient with the whip anyway, so...
So 18's a hit.
I'll just do it. So that's 11.
11.
Plus, I can do my psychic damage on that if I want to. So I'll
Like that shit.
do my psychic.
So 3d6.
So I can hit it because I have better.
I think my monk stuff has replaced 2-weapon fighting on the other thing because I can't find it.
I'll look it
Jackie
up.
has unleashed the dice.
Oh, that wasn't too good. But anyway, it's an extra 8. Plus, I'll do the Harlequin's Quiz.
Yeah. So it's a flat dice roll. You don't get any proficiency with it, so it's just a d20.
Yeah, I failed on that anyway.
Okay.
I made 8.
Yeah, so you go...
Well.
Damn it! You flick it out, it's like, how does it... Oh, it gets caught on the door. So swing was a bit too hard. You see Kegara being incredibly elegant with it, and you try to emulate that, you're just not quite as dexterous as the man.
It coils out, and the barb tip just jams in the door frame, and you're like,
That's not right. Fleur, back to the top. You're up.
Well, I've just scrolled back through to the magic frog bag of holding,
Right.
and we pulled out a bottle of alchemist fire.
You got another bottle of alchemist fire. You got that in the
I haven't finished making my table of loot, so I knew I had one here.
Yeah, there was the you got the alchemist file in the dungeon of the Dead 3 as well. That was one of the...
I haven't written down all the loot for that.
So. Yes.
But there was at least one.
There was at least one, and I have found it, so I would like to pull it out
Yep.
and fly above the tadpole pool
Just drop it in.
and like uncork it and just pour the alchemist fire into the tadpole pool.
No worries.
The tadpoles.
The tid poo poo. So you see
The
it
fire
just,
pool.
the fire poo poo. So it goes in there and it starts to... Yeah, so it's now flammable. You need to like impact it in order
That's
to
right.
cause it.
I have a person with fireball. I also have a lamp that I can, and a tinder, flint and tinder and stuff. So
Very good.
I
Struck
can
the
literally go,
spark.
bonfire.
Yeah.
yeah. But now that I've done that, I'm going to fly away so I don't get my wings singed by.
What's going on next?
Yeah, so basically you just so you just
Yeah.
fly forward, fly back.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
So I'm assuming that is my action, so I can't attack this guy.
Correct. Yes.
So I will take up, I guess, flanking vertically. with-
It wouldn't really work for the flanking. So if you've got to be on the same plane.
Yeah, well, I don't really want to flank when that's about to be on fire.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I will. I will go and join Kegara.
Okay.
So I can sentinel strike if he tries to hit Kegara.
Very good. Charmaine.
Sneaky snack.
Sneak snack, time to attack.
Come on. Good hit, but
We'll do it. 17 plus 12.
Hits.
Am I allowed to stack my defensive flourish and my orc fury extra damage?
Absolutely.
Fuck yes. Okie dokie. So what's that? That is.
Yes, you got another sword bard hanging out with you now.
I'm good with this. Not gonna lie, I'm good with it.
So I'm just reading it.
So the defensive flourish is D6. Your orc fury is. You add an additional attack die. So
Yeah.
Snicker Snack is what? It's 2d6 normally.
Yes.
46.
So it'd be 4d6. So it'd be 2d6 for Snicker Snack, 1d6 for your flourish, and then one additional die for your orc fury, which is another d6. So it's 4d6
Plus 8.
plus 8. And also separate out your flourish dice because you add that to your AC.
Okay.
So roll 3 and then add a last one
Yeah.
for your flourish dice, just so you know which one
Oh,
to
different color,
Yeah.
so you know which one's flourish.
This is the yellow one for the flourish.
The orange one.
D6 for the flourish.
Mm-hmm. So 6 for the flourish, so your AC goes up by 6.
Yeah.
That's 5
11,
and a 4.
15.
Okay. So 15 total. Yeah. Woo. He's very unhappy. All right.
Take away that bardic inspiration.
He is going to be sad because his life sucks.
He's eaten
Boo-hoo.
plenty of brains. That is enough.
He's only got 4.
That is enough.
He's a lot better when he has 12.
No, bad.
He cannot be greedy.
He wants to be greedy though. He likes to eat the brains and num num. Alright, he...
Something brain food.
Yeah, something like brain food. Well, considering Charmaine has probably done the most... I'm trying to look at who's actually done the most damage to him so far. Be a tie between you and Kegara.
I attacked it first,
Yeah, that's alright.
but
Because it has a lot of brains. It is relatively intelligent. So I'm just gonna roll.
well, it would probably realize then that its pool is being attacked.
We can't see its pool though.
True, yes.
It would hear the noise
would
pouring.
Yeah, that's right. It's busy being whacked in the face. So I'm gonna roll a D3. So sorry, a D2, I should say. So odds is gonna go for Kegara, evens is gonna go for Charmaine. Going for Kegara. Of course it is.
And
So
full strike.
it turns around to you, and it's going to go. It just goes, boom, mind energy blasted you.
So what do I need to do?
So wisdom saving throw, please.
Is that a targeted spell?
Nat! Roll 20!
Okay. Woo!
Do I have to make the save as well since I'm on his shoulder?
It's not a cone. This is a
Okay,
directed attack,
okay.
and so it's not an attack. It's just
Yeah,
mind
no, that's
blasted.
alright. I just wanted to.
Okay, so it magically emits sonic energy at one humanoid it can see within 10 feet of itself. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes on a successful save, it takes half as much damage and isn't incapacitated. So you still take half this.
Nat 20 though.
half is
Yeah,
better
you
than,
still take half as much.
half is better than.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, you take half of 2. So oh yeah, he's like,
This critter is not having a good day.
yeah. Yeah, you sort of feel like it doesn't so much actually blast your brain as much as he just gives you pins and needles in one of.
It's like the
One
Penny Arcade comic where it goes, I wish I could hate you to death. and Tycho's walking off going, oh, there's a little dribble of blood in his nose. It's like, huh. How about that then?
Okay, that's what it was. I'm trying to work out what that is. Anyway, yeah, that's all it can do. It has a lot of abilities, but they're all sort of dependent on other things. So, anyway, Kegara, you're up.
I create a bonfire on the ground that I can see within range.
Mm-hmm.
Until the spell ends, a magical bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. That's the first thing I'm doing, right, as a cantrip.
So it's still an action. You won't be able to attack if you do that.
I won't be able to attack at all.
No,
Because it's the spell cast, isn't it?
it's an action.
Yeah.
It's alright, I can keep hitting it.
Otherwise, I'm going to throw my lamp at it next turn.
Well, no, because if I can still I need to defend. I need to actually strike the defense to flourish.
Correct.
You keep hitting it, I'll set the trouble for you. I'll fly. I have made that my mission.
Yes. Okay. Actually, I could set it on fire. Would that be not?
If you face stepped next to the pool, you
Yeah,
set it on
that
fire.
would work. You could just go stick.
I can face step to the other side of
Yeah,
the thing.
just bounce across, and then just
yeah, done.
set
Boom,
fire to the
blim.
pool. Yeah, so the
So
pool
the-
now burst. Yeah, it now bursts into flame.
That works. So it's burning, and I'm assuming there's.
Well, you're going to roll some fire damage for it too, because it's within 5.
Well, no, he doesn't
No,
roll.
it
It
just
just takes 5.
Oh, it takes 5?
Yeah.
I thought it was a roll.
No, for him, it's just as his level goes up,
Summer.
it just does damage. Yeah,
It's part of the ability.
yeah, it's
I
the
chose-
his summer Fey ability. Yeah.
So, butterfly smell on that bulb.
Yes, I'm about to do that. Just give me a second.
So I can still attack though.
Yeah. So just 2
That's
though.
your bonus action, is it?
Yeah, to face step. Yeah.
So 15
Hits.
for 8.
Yep.
14.
Hits. That's the magic number.
And that's other dice. And that's 3 plus 5, 8 more.
8 more. Nice. All right, cool, Jackie.
I was wondering,
Yes.
for the Hurricane Kiss, if I click on Hex Weapon, I get an extra 5. Do I do that? Or?
You can only hex one weapon. You've already hexed the
Sword.
the sword. That's why you're able to hit with it so effectively.
And it says Booming Blade.
Booming Blade is you cast that, and when you make the attack, it does additional damage to it. So you can basically you cast Booming Blade as a bonus action. Then when you swing the sword, it does the regular damage plus the Booming Blade damage plus the side effects. So.
And last thing was the point for the flourish.
So how many points you got?
I'm about to.
Oh, okay. Roll your d8.
Oh, that's
6.
If you did Booming Blade, you would be able to
So 6 more damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it. So what was happening? Sorry.
If she uses Booming Blade as her bonus action, she won't be able to use the Harlequin's Kiss.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're better off using the booming blade anyway because you're better with the sword than you are with the kiss.
Okay.
Yep.
So-
For now.
Well, that's just a bonus action.
Yeah, it's nice. So your bonus
Use
action
that.
booming blade, action attack, roll your attack, and then apply the booming blade damage plus everything else.
Okay. Sort of charming. I rolled a 26.
Hits.
Well, true.
Roll your Sword of Charming damage.
Yeah, so
That's
it's it's the D12 plus whatever the booming blade is plus your 3d6 if you want to hit it with the psychic damage.
10
So 10.
plus the
36 plus the spell damage.
Jeez.
Yeah.
9
Nine.
extra damage plus it's a 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just one. I rolled terrible.
One Booming Blade.
One booming blade. So
Is that plus Charisma?
just look at the booming blade stat. It'll tell you.
Yeah, that's 1d8 flat.
Just 1d8 flat. Alright, cool.
It's thunder damage if anyone's
Yes.
curious.
So as you swipe at this creature, you stab the sword in, you channel the psychic energy into it, and then you start seeing the brains go, and they just go, and then a little bit of inside it. And basically, your psychic energy just causes the brains just to start rupturing inside of it. Then and you just see the inside of it just go, and the whole thing just liquefies and splats to the ground.
Kangaroo's backing off, going, ew, 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 ew.
I'm gonna throw up again.
Around behind you guys, you start seeing the pool. It's starting to make little crackling sounds like popcorn, just. And you sort of realize that this pool is actually very flammable and is likely to blow up. So
Let's go! Is that a door behind it?
it is a door behind it, yes.
Let's go!
You zip over to the door. It refuses to open. It's also bolted from the outside.
Other way!
Go, 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 go.
Do you have any more phase steps left?
Yes, I do.
Out the door.
All right, Charmaine.
Run. Can I drag the others along with me?
That will slow you down.
Yeah, we'll slow you down. You'll
Unless
move
you
half-
drag me.
Yes, exactly. You'll move at half speed unless you
Or I
want to
just
take.
want to get everybody out
Yeah.
away.
So if you want to just snatch up Fleur, you can take Fleur with. That's quite easily done.
How far would I get dragging everybody?
Everybody you wouldn't be able to move. You better take one person with. But it's all right. It's Jackie, Kegara and Jackie have their turn because
I use my turn checking the door, otherwise I'd be in front of you.
yeah.
Come along, Fleur.
Yeah, because it will detonate immediately on Fleur's next round, which means you guys are out of the air. So basically, as you get out, you start moving away. Boom! Essentially, a fireball goes off and it just blows a massive hole out the side of the ship.
New exit!
You can see after the smoke clears, everything goes away.
Are there tadpoles floating in space, or are they all popped?
No, everything's just popped. Everything's just gone. You see tadpoles on the ground just like curling up. Yeah, this the Nethalug, whatever it is, it's probably one of the more interesting creatures, right? So the way that just as a quick rundown is how this thing works. You know what? Fuck it. Let's keep with the story. I'll explain the technical aspects after the game. All right. With that, you have secured the ship. The only other thing of note, this Mind Flayer, he's actually wearing a breastplate that is a lot more ornate than the other one. You think he's probably the captain. It's not much nicer than the one you're wearing as well.
Give me that shit.
Okay.
They're not a Mind Flayer.
You want to wear Mind Flayer armor?
It looks cute.
Yeah. Basically, it has like the ridges on it, but then it has actually what it has on it.
Here we go.
You know how well playing with your set goes.
It looks kind of like that on the front.
I like it.
Yeah, that's gonna make you lots of friends. Just saying.
You say that like I make friends wherever I go.
Says the
we all
person
do.
wearing the robes of charming.
So other than that, you've got another regular set of armor. You've got that stone. You've got the laser pistol, and you've got. So you got the cool breastplate. You've got the regular breastplate. You've got the gun and a little bit of ammunition and food if you feel like just ferrying it over. As there's no more danger, you can just give the all clear to the Moon Dancer, and you guys can just they can send over.
How do I get
Identify
the
this.
Yeah.
laser pistol in?
Oh! Just type in laser pistol. It should just be in there.
Oh, well, what's its attack stats? How do I shoot it?
Add it to your inventory.
It'll be added to your inventory. You don't know how to use it yet. You'll need to be trained because you're not proficient in firearms.
Can I figure it out?
You can try to, absolutely.
You can point it in random directions and shoot.
Look down the barrel and.
This thing. Oh my god!
Yeah. So basically, like you can look at it and you're sort of like, okay, yeah, this is kind of like a crossbow. It has a weird
Trigger thing.
So you know the basics of it. Proficiency with it will come later.
I would like to spend 10 minutes identifying the weird purple gem.
The weird purple gem is an Ioun Stone of Reserve.
Ooh.
It currently contains a single casting of the spell Shield. The way that it works is that you can store up to 3 levels of spells within it. So you can put 3 1-level spells in it, a 2 and a 1, or a 1 level 3 spell. You've got to cast it into the gem, and then you once you're attuned to it, the gem will float around your head, which is why it kept wanting to float up. It just wanted to keep going up because it likes to float.
Yeah.
And once you basically you can just draw from it whenever you want to, but you've got to put the spells into it to begin with. So
I'd like to point out that it takes an attunement slot.
it does, yes.
I know. I was just thinking of like. Magic missile level 3 in the thing, but it's like. Pew!
Honestly, you'd be better off putting 3 level 1 spells into it because it's actually it's interesting.
Ooh, yeah.
Because magic missile
3 level 1.
3 level
2
1s
wounds or
is
something.
9 bolts. 1 level 3 is 5. Because it's 1 plus 2 it's 3 plus 1 plus 1. Whereas if you go 1 1 1, it's actually 3 plus 3 plus
It'll
3.
just take
It's
three,
like it's
three
like an
actions to
attack
get
drone.
Yeah.
Full of magic missile. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
pew, 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 pew.
Yeah. But you still take it. It just means that you don't have to spend a slot to use it. It's just you put those spells into it. Like the idea is that
Still a casting action.
yeah. So like at the end of the day, if you have spell slots remaining, you can just cast spells into it. So that way you've got them for the next day. That's basically how it works.
That. Well,
The
thing is-
ones that take up to level 5 are great for having greater restoration stashed in them. Or this would be really good to have like a revivify,
Or something in it. Yeah.
so that if someone goes down, you just smash it with the stone.
Who's got?
None of us have revivify, I don't think.
No, I don't think I have Revivify.
It's a
No.
cleric spell, so none of us will have it. But you could ask it very nicely for a cleric to put
You could find someone, pay them the money to cast the spell, and then load
give
it into
them
it.
the diamond dust.
Yeah,
Anywho, that's it.
But yeah, it takes an attunement slot. So
The
you have
I've got a spare.
the chair, unfortunately for this vessel as well, has also been damaged, so you can't pilot it.
This ship has got lots of holes in it.
It does as well.
We
Yes.
just blew another one in it.
We
so
did. We
yes.
We need
Just
to
saying.
bring in an artificer or someone.
An artificer to come fix it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to be floating around in a mind flayer ship.
Yeah, I guess we might be attacked or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you keep people away from you because they're not going to fuck with you.
Pirates aren't gonna come.
Pirates would be like, no.
We're not going to attack that. No. The only thing you really have to watch out for is Gith, because they will hunt you down and kill you.
Hey, we're not my players!
Yeah,
We're actually on your side!
All right.
Please don't kill us.
And so you you return back. The captain
We'll hand
greets you warmly.
more food. There you go, folks.
Exactly. Yeah. So
And some scimitars and crossbows for people who know how to use them.
exactly.
Yep.
And you once more set sail for the Rock of Braal.
So do we get a rest now?
Yeah, it'll do you another day, so you can have a long rest to get there.
I didn't take any damage. Even temporary.
Now, really, only Charmaine took the brunt of the force from the mind.
One long rest.
Yeah, I
Thank you
got
very
my bell
much.
fucking wrong.
All right.
The key thing for me in the long rest is getting back the things.
Well, you get them back on a short rest.
Yes. Yes, I have an attunement slot, so I'm just trying to think what spells.
Well, you do know that. Oh, I will say this because you want to upgrade your the bow to get the flame aspect to it, because the flame requires attunement. That will also take up another slot. So
Bugger.
yeah, so it will actually take up 2 slots rather than the 1 if you want to
Yep.
do that upgrade.
Yeah, well, I do.
Yeah, I'm looking at I've got the dragon hide ring, I've got the flute of the fae, and I've got braces of defense.
So who's got a free attunement slot?
I could swap it out for my ring of warmth.
What does the ring of warmth give you?
It means
Gives me
she can't
defenses
get.
against cold.
Yeah, she can be.
I'd go with the
Yeah.
floaty.
As long
Spitfire.
as you can hold your breath, you can survive in the vacuum of space because you won't be affected by the cold.
Yeah, I'd go with the floaty Spitfire death thing, and then you just stack it full. You could stack it full of healing, your high level healing spells.
Well, you only get
3 levels.
3 levels worth of spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you
it's
could-
one.
you
So it's
could
one.
put-
One level 3, a 2 and a 1, or 3 ones.
Let me see. I've got cure wounds. I've got healing word.
Even if you, what have you got on the offensive?
I've got
What's your? Sorry.
It was very
The
exciting.
bell.
Toll the dead.
Oh,
Oh,
that's dead.
that's a cantrip.
That's a cantrip.
yeah.
I can
You know
cast
what I
that
could
whenever.
do?
Oh
I
yeah.
could put a knock in there.
Oh, this is good.
Well,
you
you've
have
still
the spare slot?
you've still got charges left in the chime of opening as well. I'm fairly certain you guys have still got
Yeah.
at least four.
But since Jackie's lost her keytar, we don't have the knock spell on Jackie, so that's why I took knock last level.
Are we
Never-
likely to run into any locked doors?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Frequently.
This is adventuring. Of course, you're going to run into locked doors.
I have 2 second level spell slots, so I could put a knock in the Iron Stone, and that would give us a knock if we need it, without me having to cast a spell.
Yeah, put like
On
a knock
at
and a
second
magic
level.
missile into it. So.
I'll put a magic
Well, a
missile
knock,
in
there's
it.
a knock. There's a shield in there already.
Ah, right.
Which is a level 1, so you can put a knock into it.
Yeah, do the knock.
and
the
then
knock?
yeah.
Alright, so add a knock into your Iron Stone.
Yeah, so you attune to it, she puts a knock into it,
I-O-U-N.
and that you've got.
How do you spell it?
IOU.
I-O-U-N. Iron.
IOUN.
Yeah. I'm saying, that's how you spell it IOU is what I'm saying. You don't. Yeah.
IOU spells.
Yeah. And so, after your weird, encounter, yes, your salvage mission. You travel for another day until you see, coming into view, an amazing sight. A massive asteroid with strange looking like winged sails coming off the bottom of it. And as you get closer, you see sunlight illuminating the rooftops and spires of a city built across the top of a gigantic asteroid.
Ooh.
The asteroid's underside has structures as well, including fortresses and giant sails. Wooden docks protrude from one end of the asteroid, and a variety of ships are moored there. Space-dwelling fish scatter in front of you as your ship adjusts its heading until you're heading straight towards the docks. The docks are straight ahead of you, level with the ship's main deck. Pier workers stand ready to catch ropes and tie off as the ship glides alongside one of the docks and slows to a stop. And I can show you how it looks.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And the captain, as you approach, says, "Welcome to the Rock of Braal, everyone." So this is the Rock of
Wow.
Braal.
It's a big rock.
So you are currently at the docks.
The happy ball.
The Happy Beholder, yes. The captain actually, "Welcome to the Rock," says Captain Sartell, "and this is where we part ways. I must report back to the Prince, but you are welcome to explore. I would suggest heading to the Happy Beholder. One of the person who may be able to help you is Commodore Crux. He is a well-known captain, knows these parts well, has travelled here and far, and near and far, I should say, and will likely be able to help you to get home, but also knows more about the Astral elves than most people about. He's had to deal with them for... he's dealt with them a lot more than I have, but...
Is there such things as like letters of introductions and stuff? Is that important in this area?
Oh, no, a bit less formal. This place is kind of a melting pot of all the cultures that exist out here. So just be aware, you may come across, you may actually see illithids, and you may see Gith. This is a neutral ground, so there are laws in place, and so all species are welcome, but you must abide by the laws, and the laws are strict. So if you happen to see a mind flayer, don't worry, they're not going to attack you, and if they do, severe penalties will apply. Assuming we live to the other side of their attack. Of course. But, if you are... allowed to self-defense? Of course, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. And then you see the 60-odd survivors, they start to unload, and they're all within the dock workers, like... is gathering them all up and taking them out. Mm-hmm. Starts... escorting them out. Yeah, taking them out. Take that, get out of here. Taking them off the edge. Security, take them out. With pleasure. No! I mean, take them out of the building.
And there's the other guy in the corner with a bunch of flowers going, oh, I thought you meant take them out on a date.
But
I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, the bards. I will wine and dine them, sir. Absolutely. Come, everyone. Time for dinner. And also, you can be able to find basically everything that you would need here. There is everything from arena fighting to carnivals to a massive observatory to temples. This is a multi-denominational, multi-species area. This is if you can imagine a central hub in wild space. This is the place. As for now,
Xenotermination.
Yes, Xenotermination Limited. They if there are
mine tadpole?
Sorry?
Remove tadpoles?
No. Basically, if there's aliens out there that like alien creatures, they're basically like bug exterminators. They go out and take out creatures. So
yes. Bug busters.
Yeah, they're almost like an assassinations guild, realistically.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And on the underside, as you've done like the big fly around, you can see there was like a whole thing there. These are the veins. Mm-hmm. It's got like fields and everything. Yes, it's a pretty awesome place.
So it's like a mini Earth in terms of gravity.
Yes.
And they're farming on the bottom half.
Mm-hmm. It has a gravity plane pretty much identical to the way that the ship does. Mm. So like when you're in the midpoint, if you actually drop below it, it wants to flip you around.
Yeah. Yep. As I discovered, being a dolphin.
When you were doing your swimming. All right. So, where to?
The Happy
Beholder, I guess.
Right. Of all the locations I've given you, that is the only one. So, you guys head down. You start hearing lots of activity and music coming from inside. And as you open the doors, a large spherical creature with eye stalks and a watchful central eye tends the bar in this establishment. Filling one side of a table meant for 6 is a broad-chested... Nope, that's not there. You see a bunch of other people.
Go back. Broad-chested what?
No. I'll explain that later. I got a little ahead of myself in the description. And as you walk in, you see species of all different types around the place. You see humans. There is a mind flayer at the bar. There are small robot creatures wandering around. You see more hippo people, kobolds, orcs, goblins, humans, all even insect creatures. And the beholder turns to look at you and goes, welcome to the Happy Beholder. I am Large Luigi. How can I help you today?
Kagura's like, tigers, and walks out.
Oh, not to worry. We have that effect all the time. Yeah. How can Large Luigi serve you today? And you see one of his eye stalks go, and he picks up a cup with it. And says, can I get you a drink? It looks like you have traveled very far.
I'm uncomfortable.
What? Why are you uncomfortable? Welcome. Yes. Oh, you must be. It's your first time here on the rock, eh?
It's our
Yeah.
first time away from home.
Oh, well, it must be quite a shock. But don't worry, large Luigi will do everything to make you feel, quite at home. Please. Yeah, come, take a seat.
Let's get some liquor.
Ah, a woman after my own heart. Please come up. Yes. What can I get for you today?
Do you have vodka?
Oh, I think so. Let me have a look. Hey, you there? Oh, yes. And the little robot comes up. Yes, I think you ought to know I'm feeling very depressed. Yes, well, that's nice. Yes, you're always very depressed. Now, do we have the vodka? He's like, oh, yes, I will go get it. Very good. That, yes. So, madam, where do you hail from?
Me with the brain the size of a planet.
You asked me to
fetching
go and
vodka.
get the vodka. He's disappeared.
Feywilds.
From the oh, you are a long way from home, eh? Say, do you come via ship or teleportation?
We were transported, but now we've come by ship.
Ah, well, sounds like you've had quite a journey. Please, I look forward to hearing all about it. What about your friend? They seem a little shy. The tall one with the weird mask. What's the deal with him?
He
eh?
is very shy.
Oh,
Yeah. I will come and sit on the end of the counter.
say, oh, you're a
The
smart
counter.
Down here.
Yeah.
Closer to Jackie, I think.
Yes,
Unless
I know.
Charmaine is coming up as well.
I'm gonna come and sit very gingerly by Jackie.
And do you want a vodka too?
As you say, as you
Oh, I would
approach,
love a
this
vodka
this
down.
bloke goes away, and the mind flayer standing at the bar just sort of goes. Oh, never mind him. He's very sad. His ship got attacked. He was the only survivor. Ah, dear. All right, we're back. I've just run the optimization wizard. See how it goes. All right, sorry. Continue.
Well, now we don't want to do it.
All right, so Charmaine, you rolled a 5, so you've been completely sloshed.
Yep.
Kigara, what'd you roll?
Not.
Kigara's not imbibing. All right, cool. Everyone else?
Hence the spitting.
I asked for like a thimbleful
Yeah.
of, and I'm just having little delicate sips. I'm not trying to get drunk. I'm just trying to enjoy the atmosphere.
Cool. That's fine. Then. So you just give me a con with advantage then.
There's a phone in my rolling box. Oh. 21?
21? Yeah, you're fine.
Had to math.
And Jackie?
Is it +5 saving throw or Constitution? Okay, I did the bear endurance, so I can roll it twice.
Yes, you get advantage.
So that's good because I got a 9 for the first one. And I got a 10 for the second.
All right, yeah. So both you and Charmaine are drunk. So
Hey, Jackie! Do you want to... Oh my god, do you want to sing a song?
Yeah, I mean everyone needs to hear what a good bard sounds like, what a good song sounds
We're
like. Because
such
these
good
guys, they are
bards.
not half as good as we are.
Oh
In
my
fact, I'm gonna
god.
go and tell them.
Let's go!
Go.
Hey, bots! We're better than you.
And you smell like shoes.
That's a good one.
Oh, get off the stage and let a group with talent go.
you see off to the side now. This descriptor. Filling one side of this entire bar is a broad-chested hippo man with a green parrot perched on his shoulder. The haggard figure, he squints at you over the top of an enormous tankard, and he waves invitingly to the seats across from him. He goes, don't interrupt the performance, please. But ladies, please, you're welcome to join me. And enjoy, you can...
Who are you?
the name's Crux, Commodore Crux.
Oh, we were supposed to come find you anyway.
Well, it
We have to
appears
go
you
supervise
found
them
me
now.
then.
Awesome. Let's play.
But we've got to sing a song first.
We can play and supervise.
Righto.
Come on, Kekara.
So what are you doing? Just
So are we allowed on the stage?
well, like, there's no one's going to stop you if you're going to just jump on the stage and basically kick these guys off.
Do like a ground jump, like.
And it's like, and everyone just sort of stops and looks at you.
What are we doing? The bear and the maiden fair?
Oh. Do I still have an instrument? I do have instruments. I don't think I have.
You don't have an instrument anymore. You don't have your guitar.
Well, I have
You'll
a
have to
flute.
sing, Jackie.
You got a lead singer? Oh, Jackie has
I
such
do
a
have
beautiful
others in my
voice.
inventory, though.
I actually have a spare instrument. Would you like a lute?
Yeah. Can I do a lute?
Can you play? Do you have lute? Do you have lute as a?
He does, yeah, she does.
Or a lyre. Oh, wait,
Right.
no.
Here we go.
You've got choices.
I force it through the bag and I go, ha!
Alright.
I
So,
have a hand drum.
so large Luigi comes out of the kitchen and is like, "Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that we have a bard off happening here." And we're like, "Hey, bard off!"
We're doing a riff off?
Yeah.
Rap battle.
So we're doing,
Luigi Scary.
so basically we're doing
I'm just sweating. Something. Luigi Spag.
okay, so basically what we're doing now is they it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they do a little bit of their music there, so their combined performance 19 for 23 30 37 46. So they got a combined performance of 46. You guys do your all performances added together. Jackie and Charmaine are at disadvantage because they're drunk.
Aww. Can I get my titties out and make it advantage?
All
No.
right. My lowest one's
Aw.
17.
So 17.
I rolled a 5 both times.
Okay. 5.
Forgot how to play.
26.
26.
19, and I want to use my food of the phase illusionary thing while I'm doing it.
Okay.
So that's a 15-foot sphere on us. I'm probably sitting like above Charmaine, so I'm in the middle as opposed to being on the end. And then I'll have like, what are we playing? Like,
Oh, we'll be playing
like a rapping sort of song? or-
no, like a raucous, bawdy sea shanty type.
So as so your
Just see.
And the name of the ship was the Billy-O-T.
So like some sort of illusionary effect to go along with that.
Yeah,
Maybe like
alright, cool.
seagulls and waves and
So even with your drunken companions, you've managed to outplay the current bards, and they bow to, and the audience is like, "Yay!" whatnot, and,
Yes.
and Commodore Crux is bravo.
Yeah, we are the four abreast.
Yeah!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah! Tits!
Everyone's just like, everyone's like, yeah, cool.
Come on, lads, let's go. There's a flower over there. He's pretty good looking.
Yeah, so you guys can just
Even
leap.
though he's like.
You guys can just leap over the bar.
Just like
We proved our
flourish
point.
bow to the other bards as a gesture of respect, because some of us aren't completely maggoted.
Thank you for the bad off. The floor is yours again.
And they get back to.
Oh, so sorry about our drunk friends.
Well, let me say, a rather interesting display. Not. It's been a while since we've had ourselves a bard off here in the Happy Beholder, but can't. Why aren't you standing up, you piece of shit?
I still haven't got my land legs,
My
apparently.
land legs are not working. There we go. Ah, much better.
And I think I need to puke in this corner.
Bro.
Blah.
So, you are the four abreast, you say? Well, as I said before, I am Commodore Crux. Always a pleasure to meet off-worlders. It appears the Captain Satine said you were going to. You might be looking for me. Well, here I am.
We want to. She concentrating on her words so she doesn't say shit wrong. We We want to go home.
They're from Torrell,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's quite a ways away.
and we were teleported against our will
I see.
and landed on
Yes.
Earth, which then the following morning promptly spiraled into crystal vines. Oops, I'm
And
just
pirate ships.
yeah.
Mind you, the pirates didn't last very
I've
long.
heard tell of it. I've had dealings with these people before, but a fleet of Astral elf ship visited the rock a few days before launching an attack on that world. It appears. They gave fair warning to the various captains on the rock, urging them to steer clear of the world unless their ships be fired upon. They undoubtedly left spies behind to make sure their warnings were heeded. So I guess it's best we head to my ship. But before we do that, do you require any supplies? There are plenty of.
Yes.
The Astral elves gave the people here warning not to go to AF.
Yes.
Did anyone warn AF?
I would imagine not. If the attack happened as you were saying, that there was vines and everything, it appears. I guess no one bothered to give them the message.
Well, whatever happened there, the those involved in that particular little attack aren't going to be doing it again.
That's good. But if they manage to get a message back to their people, they may well be looking for you as well. So it's best you keep not the best to perform as you did. Probably best you keep a bit of a lower profile from now on. As I was saying, however, if we'll need to get off the rock as quickly as possible. So if you have any equipment that you need to acquire,
Why do we need to get off the rock as quickly as possible?
as I said, the Astral elves, they've undoubtedly left spies here.
Right. Sorry, you were talking very quickly, and my brain, while taking notes, doesn't keep up.
Okay, very well.
Well, I need to see a mage, a man about a dog, and where are the temples at?
In the Temple District. Well, what is it that you require?
Takes out the sword that suddenly catches on fire, takes out the bow of the thing and goes, and pushes them together.
Oh, you're looking for an artificer. You don't need
Bingo.
a cleric for that. Yes, no, I know of one. He's nearby. There's also a magic stores. You can get anything you require here on the Rock of Braal. So,
Also, there's a lot of crap. Goes to empty out the bag.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe in our room we can sort and we'll figure out what we're selling and what we're keeping.
Fair enough.
We don't want to make a mess here.
all right. Well, I can take you to two places. There is Nick and Knack's random. Nick and Knack's miscellaneous sundries, and of course Captain Squigglybeard's armor and weapons. Those seem like the two places you're likely to go. So let's head out, I suppose.
Excellent.
Right now?
Well, yes.
Have the rest of this.
You can sober up on your. You can sober up on the ship, but we need to get out of here. So we're likely not be coming back anytime soon.
Hand you the drink. Hand you
just
what's
got
left of
here.
my drink.
All right. As
Let's go shopping!
okay.
Oh, you know Charmaine loves a shopping trip.
So it takes you around this vessel. This. So welcome to Knickknacks. There's a couple of run by a charming couple of goblins who just be aware they're a little bit strange. They think they're a human, so just play along if they do on that. But you can find most magical items that you would require here. Also good for trading up with things. As you approach, you start hearing, "Now look, I've told you I need bags of holding. I don't care. I need about 500 of these other things." Look, we can't do. Look, I I'm doing the best I can. All I can provide you with is 5, all right? They're difficult to come by. Every time you come back here, you clean me out. I said, fine, I'll take it. And as you walk in, you see a very angry-looking human woman wearing leather armor with guns strapped all over her body, and she just slams down a whole bunch of gold onto the bench, and Nick Nack hands over a like 5 bags of holding, and she sees you guys walking in and say, "Hey, you! Yeah, you guys have got bags of holding."
No.
No. And I thought you were dead. Well, I just pretend.
Look, I'm not dead, and look, I need bags. Look, I can see you've got a bag of holding, $1,000 a piece.
No!
They're hard to come by.
This is our shit.
I believe the appropriate phrase is please jog on.
No, thank you. We would like to keep our bags of holding because we have stuff in them, and I cannot carry my things without it.
Fine. And she just storms out. Yes. I'll be back next month, Nick Nack. Yes. Goodbye, Nuru. That's Captain Nuru. Yeah, well, Captain Bitch. It's like, welcome to Nick Nacks. What can we do for you? What can I do for you? And you see quite clearly that these are two goblins in a coat.
Oh dear.
Who needs magic shit?
Yeah, so if you've got stuff you want to sell, or if you have anything, this is basically what you can just you can unburden yourselves of random inventory items you don't.
Oh.
See, it would have been really good for me to have done my inventory destashing before this session, because then I could actually. Do we want the floating lily pad, or should we sell that?
I've got the
'Cause I'm still carrying that.
I've got
apparently.
a spell that does essentially the same thing. So
Yeah.
I'll pull out the floating lily pad.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. What's that do?
Well,
Actually, Emma, I will. I say, 1 second, and he puts it down, and then you see a couple of hands come out from inside the coat at the lower levels. Then you see him looking down inside the coat. Like 10 minutes later. He's like, oh, I see what you got there. It's a fine lily pad. Very interesting. How'd you come by this?
we killed a hag in the Feywilds and removed it from her person.
I see. Are you looking to trade this, or are you looking to sell this?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you have that would be of equivalent value?
Equivalent value? There are plenty of items. It depends on what it is you're trying to do. Are you looking for something to hit someone with? You're looking for something to store something with? You're looking for something to beguile people, to keep yourself alive, to make yourself stronger?
Keeping alive or making stronger or better at something?
Well, we got ourselves these, and goes over to the shelf and shows it's a pair of gloves. These here, gauntlets of ogre kind, give you great strength. You're able to punch things a lot harder.
I hold up my puny fairy fists and like,
well, they will. Yeah, once attuned, they will resize. They'll be able to fit you there.
well, see, I can already punch real good, and like I make a punching motion with my fingertip.
It's like, oh, that's quite a reach you've got there. How about, and pulls a medallion off the wall. Here, this is an amulet of health. Basically, it will keep you, make you sort of make you the better version of yourself.
Does it need a tuning?
Oh yeah, most items here will, unfortunately.
Okay. Because I have currently attuned to braces of defense, my special flute, and a monk ring. And so if I was going to replace one of those, I feel like I'd want something that would make maybe my defense better.
Let me see. Don't you have a cloak of?
I have braces of defense.
There's a cloak equivalent, isn't there, though?
Yeah, but that's usually only +1. The braces are +2 with no armor and no shield.
Mm-hmm.
The dragonhide ring increases my saving throw DCs of my key.
Yeah. And you can spend an
And I can
action to
spend an
charge
action,
a key. Yeah.
I guess if I was going to replace something, it'd be that. But it kind of feels wrong to replace a monk item with...
Mechanically, this item will basically make your constitution 19 if it's not higher already. That's what the Amulet of Health does.
Constitution equal 19, Kegara.
Jeez. I've got a spare achievement. No, I won't have a spare achievement. It's like, god damn it. Because my con's like...
I
shit.
know. That's why I'm looking at you.
Let me look and see what we have.
What else is going on? Is anyone looking for anything else?
Well, probably not from here, but I probably just wanted medium armor since I can take that, a shield.
Magical armor?
And
Oh, you can have my shield.
oh, thank you. I'll take.
Since I can't use it anymore. Yeah.
Thank you. Do I need? Is that something needs to tune and stuff?
You can use it just as a normal shield without a tuning to it, but it does have a tuning effects. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
a
going
shield of
to be able to
battering.
strip
Yeah.
anything out of the...
So you can use an action with a shield of battering to hit someone with it and knock them back 10 feet.
It's not going to
That's
happen
cool.
for me. That.
Do you have anything that makes someone wiser?
I believe I have. I believe I got start. Is it in the? Oh, maybe I haven't. Is it on the shelf? Let me have a look.
'Cause I think there's actually an Ioun stone that does that. Constitution, legendary, very rare, protection. Okay, there's strength, supreme intellect, proficiencies. Intelligence, charisma. All right, so the one. Okay,
We do actually have. We've got an Ioun Stone of Insight that will give you an increase in your ability to discern things. However, in equivalent trade, the lily pad would not be quite as much. You might have to combine something like 2 items of equal value to that lily pad in order to complete that trade.
Right.
We do have one that actually does increase your armor. It's one that protects from damage, giving you additional armor classing.
So it's the intellect. They've basically got the whole collection of Ioun stones. They've got like a box of them. So there's the self-preservation, which is +1 to your intelligence. There is the language knowledge. You get additional language. Religious knowledge, proficient in religion, and +1 to bonus checks if you've already got it. Supreme intellect gives you +1 to intelligence checks when have it there. Substance, you don't need to eat or drink while you have it. Reserve, which you've already got. Protection, which gives you the AC. These are the rare ones. Who's messaging me?
Wow. Crunchy. I
Uh,
don't have any books of insight.
Wait. I take out the lute strings of rhythm,
okay.
right? Will these help you get what you need?
Well, yeah, but I'm wondering if they have a book I can read that makes me smarter.
Those books are pretty rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One per world of each
Yeah,
type.
yeah. So no, they wouldn't have those.
Well, I have heard of those, but unfortunately, no, we don't have them.
What colour are the lute strings of rhythm?
They're green. I think they're uncommon.
Yeah, they're green. No, wondrous.
They're still uncommon though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it'd be strings, there would be this ring, there would be the lily pad.
I have a used ring of three wishes.
I've still got my ring of warmth.
What did we pick up from the dungeon?
It was stuff from the frogs.
Yeah, I've got to scroll way back for that.
Because basically what we want to do is we want to, like, the Pipes of Haunting, the Lute Strings of Rhythm, the +1 Scimitar, so 3 green items that I just want to clear out of my inventory because I want to get enough cash there. Some leather armor, just general rubbish like stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you want to give us like a flat.
Well, like for the green items, they're worth about 500 apiece.
Yep.
Your rares are looking at about 5,000 apiece.
I'll be saving the rares.
And then depending on the rarity, and then you've got for like the purples are like they're close to like 50,000.
Yeah. Because I need to put the cash together to do the other thing.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine it's going to be cheap. But we'll do things like, okay, while my friend is considering her options, right? Can we change some coin?
Oh yeah.
Do you take coins from?
Well, we take. I don't really give change. You want a bank for that, but
You can just say that's done. You don't have to worry about doing that.
Okay.
We will go to the bank.
Remove all of that stuff.
Yeah. Just get rid of the copper and just turn it into gold. Just turn it into gold. Yeah.
The sum total of all of that, I think, was 500 gold.
It was 517. It was very little.
Yeah.
All that copper.
From the
chests in the Dungeon of the Dead 3.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, the total was about 517 or something. It wasn't a lot.
It wasn't a great deal. It was more in weight than it was.
Yeah, right.
Is there anything you want to trade off, Jackie? Or are you good with all that?
I don't really have much.
Okay.
Except for that. Right?
Cool.
Are you happy for the 3 green items for 500 apiece?
Yeah, if you're happy with that as a flat.
Yep.
All right.
let me see what I have to get rid of.
That's right.
Oh, some mass, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
No, well, if you want to get them evaluated.
Yeah.
All right. It's interesting though when you go into your bag. You're going to find the masks, plural.
Yeah.
It's now formed into a single mask.
Oh.
You only find one, and like as you look at it at different angles, it changes.
Cool. I don't know, so I'll just ask what they think of it. What do you think of this?
Has someone got the lockstone?
You've got the iron stone. She's got a lockstone.
She's got the lockstone.
It's I've got it.
Attuned, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm wondering. I'm just scrolling back through our loot tables.
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting.
Have a look at it, and he goes. So you see the hands come out, and you hear this.
+1.
I've got Elven mail now.
Oh.
No. Elven mail.
Interesting. Never quite seen anything like that. Don't. Where did you acquire this from?
The Feywires. If you put it on, you'll get I think you get the personality of the people. That are there.
Yeah, and it does a little bit more than that. What are you looking to sell it, to trade it?
Well, I might trade it. I just wanted to, get an approximation what it would be worth.
Oh, I think we could offer you somewhere in the way of 5,000 gold.
That's pretty good. So what else does it do, out of curiosity?
Well, yeah, as you said, you place it on and it changes things out. I'm a bit hesitant to say to demonstrate, I should say. It does have some weird side effects. Depending on the length of time that you wear it, you could potentially permanently become part of that. Like the personality would actually consume the person inside.
Well, that makes sense considering how it was made.
Yeah.
That'll be good to put on Jackie.
No, I like Jackie the way Jackie is. I don't want upset, sad little goblins coming out of Jackie. You take the gold.
So we have a deal?
Yeah, 5,000 gold's good.
Oh, very well.
And you see the little hands go under the desk and start. They just pull out 5 sacks. Just dump them on the bench for you.
Say, we have a deal.
Cool.
And the two hands got like shakes one hand, then the other hand shakes with the other set of hands.
I would like to pull out the helm of telepathy that none of us can wear and set it on the table.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would like to sell that.
All right. So what is a helmet? What rarity is a helmet telepathy?
I have it written down in the notes. I don't have it
All right, let me look it up. Give me a second.
as a thing. I think it's blue.
Yeah, it might be rare, so that'll be like 5,000. It's uncommon,
Oh, okay.
so you only get about 500 for that.
All right.
Might as well.
Yep. When in Rome.
Mm-hmm.
I remove that out of the list. I have a wand. Probably like 10 gold for a wand.
Yeah, just a basic wand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pixie dust.
I'll give you 500 for that.
Okay. Cross that off the list. Black witch's hat.
What is it?
A black witch's hat.
Oh, right. You pull the Black Witch's hat out, and it goes and flies away. It was actually a creature.
Oh dear.
Oh! Oh, I don't think we could wear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a dark mantle.
Well, it's been in a bag of holding for...
Yeah, it's like... Okay, so you pull the Black Witch's hat out, and it goes... It's dead and rotted.
Back in.
I don't put it back in. Throw it away.
I will throw it away where I'm somewhere that it's not gonna make a mess.
I was like, no, something else in there.
Yeah, like the idea is like it's meant to booby trap you like a mimic. You put it on your head and then it wraps its tentacles around your
We
head.
just weren't interested in wearing
No,
it.
exactly. So you put it in the bag as it just suffocated and died.
Yeah. Everything else I think is small. There was studded leather armor, but I think that's normal armor, not magical out of the...
Oh,
Frog
by
of
the way,
Holding.
the breastplate you got from the Mind Flayer is actually +1.
Ooh.
Just so you know.
I think I actually have it in my inventory. I'll put it in later.
Yeah.
I have some jewelry. I have some human-sized tundra clothing. I still have the thread and the needle, I think. Or do we give that back?
Now, you still have the thread and the needle. Oddly enough, you don't have the scissors at the moment.
Yeah, we probably should have given that back before we left. Oh well.
That can just stay in there for now.
Yeah, it's kind of too important to sell.
Yeah.
Like, do you go looking for them, or
One day we
Yeah.
may return.
like so you call for the thread and the needle. You get both of those.
Yeah.
You call for the scissors. You don't. So the scissors are missing.
So if we start like if we take all just the common-y sort of stuff, right?
We can if you're happy with all, like with the basics. Like if you're not interested in haggling for this sort of stuff, we can just do it just as a basic run through.
Yeah.
Common items you can just trade off for half what you bought them for.
Yeah.
So every common item should have a basic value attached to its stat.
Yeah.
If add half that cost to your to your gold and just delete the item out.
Yeah. And we'll do that. That's something we can probably do.
So how much is he looking to give me for the bobbing lily pad?
The bowling lily pad was a rare item.
It's very rare.
Very rare
It's
item.
purple.
Oh, okay. In that instance, oh shit. Well, fuck. He'll trade you one of the iron stone you want.
Cool.
For it. Yeah, I thought it was just a rare.
No, it's purple.
Okay, yeah. So he'll give you the iron stone of insight. It's very rare as well. So you can.
Because I've been carrying that shit around for
Yeah. So
ages.
you got an Iron Stone of Wisdom. So while you're attuned to that, you get +2 to your Wisdom.
In that case, I will also sell him the Dragon Hide Ring and swap that out in my attunement.
Okay. Done and done.
Well, ironically, that's all I've really like. I don't have much in my gear because everything that I've looted's gone into the group bag.
Yeah.
So
Bag of loot.
the bag of loots.
Can I sell my studded leather armor?
Yep, absolutely.
It's blue. It's +1.
Okay, yeah. So he's like,
we don't really deal in armor, but there is the armor shop down the road. You can trade to him. Captain Squigglybeard's armors and weapons.
Okay, what about this? The Ring of Warmth.
He's like, yeah, that's fine. 500 for that.
I'll take it.
Okay.
She's got to go and start chatting up the corporal.
I can't go into Commodore Crocs.
Commodore, yep.
Hello there, young lady.
Oh, hello. You're quite tall, aren't you?
Yeah, most of my people are, yeah.
It's not often that I meet a fella who's taller than I am.
No, really? Well, as you meet more of my people, I'm sure that will change.
Now my DC for Stunning Strike is 15.
Hooray!
Gone up from 13 by equipping the Iron Stone of Insight. I
there you
don't
go.
think the Dragon Hide Ring was working.
It's weirdness.
Yeah, because my proficiency went up, but not my saving throw.
That's
my
weird.
level. Oh well.
Oh well, works now.
And I keep forgetting I had the thing to roll key points back, so I'm better off with just the passive wisdom, I think.
All right.
So
heading.
I think that's
How
pretty
much
much.
was the Amulet of Health? I'm tempted to buy that and just have that.
The Amulet of Health is a rare item, so that'd cost you
5K.
5,000. Yeah.
We should have more than enough in there for it.
Well, you might want to come back for that. You don't know how much it's going to cost you to get all your other shit sorted out.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep.
Amulet of Health.
Well, Kagura goes, well, one hand up, one hand down. Pleasure to meet
And comes
you.
out with both. Is it? Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you too.
I have to do one at a time. Down low.
Yeah, is that?
Up high.
I look forward to your return.
And you see,
Yes.
you see Charmaine just slopping all over Commodore. Like he's like, oh, just like leaning. Commodore goes like, I think your friend requires a little bit of assistance here. And all your needs have been sorted out. I can't help you with that one, miss. I'm sorry.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, but let us go down and go see Captain Squigglybeard.
Lesser restoration.
You're no
Shit.
longer drunk.
Fuck.
As you open the door, Captain Squigglybeard is being run. You see an illithid on the inside with dark purple light all around, and you hear the voice in your head. Ah, welcome to Captain Squigglybeard.
Good thing you're not drunk. Cover up.
Welcome to Captain Squigglybeard's Armors and Weapons. How may I assist you today?
Well, I would like some medium armor. So is that plate armor?
Well, there is plate. There's also medium leather. It depends. You're looking for something magical, something to help you move around, something to hide in. What is it that you require?
I would rather. Well, I'll see what you got. But one thing I would like is higher armor.
Well, let's see what we can do for you. And how about everyone else? Everyone else looking for armor? Weapons? What can I do?
I have a couple of random weapons and armors to sell that are non-magical.
Well, please place them on the bench. I will inspect them and tell you what I can get you for them. And you see off behind you there's like a forge burning with purple flame, and there's a hammer floating which is actually working on, and like the weapons are actually magically moving around, and it's forging as he's talking around. You also see a suit of power armor in the background.
Yep, that checks out. So I just have a short sword, a bow, and studded leather armor that I believe are non-magical out of the hag's
Oh yeah.
frog of holding.
Cool.
Kagura has the overwhelming urge to go, Someone called Scarthrax says hello.
Like, fuck off! You have no idea how long it took me to get out of that place, and now I'm back. Or was this before? You don't know. Is it a prequel? A sequel? Oh no! I just like using the voice.
Understandable.
And the name?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So a short sword, a bow, and leather armor. I don't think that's much.
Yeah, if they're not magical, you just get regular.
Half whatever the cost is.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, load.
So, Mr. Squigglybeard, Captain Person.
Yes, colourful one. What can I do for you?
See this?
Yes.
Woof, flames on.
Oh.
I want this to do this on this.
Ah. Well, let me have a look. And he puts, place them on the counter, please.
Ba-dum-bum.
And he does that, and he looks at you guys. Ah. He does like his identification thing. I see. So we have a flame tongue weapon, and you wish to have that property applied to this. Unfortunately, this these are actually two parts, and if I am to do this, you'll need to remove a certain aspect on one of them. It won't be able to be, basically, if you do this transfer, you won't be able to shillelagh anymore.
I'm good with that.
Okay. That's going to cost, well, how, do you need it right away? Need it come next week?
Expeditious, yes.
Right, if we're going to do this now, we're looking at... You see, like, the tentacles are... Like, the tentacles are working
Doing
shit
math.
out. Doing math. You actually see the images telepathically appearing around that whole...
That meme of that.
Yeah, exactly right. That is that exact meme there.
Equations appear.
Yeah. Well, it'll be about 3,000 gold.
I can... bear with me for just a second.
Yes.
Can I have like 280 gold from the group kitty?
Yes.
Yes, we can do this.
Very well. Yes, and he looks. He goes, hammer, and the hammer comes over. He goes, yeah, and the hammer just floats over, looks at that, and the two items float back over to the anvil. And you see
There's
them,
more equations floating.
yeah, and then you see, basically both the flaming sword and the violence just go into the fire.
Ah!
That'll come right up. Now, what else can I do for you?
I'm going to sit down for a moment. That was a bit shocking.
Ah! And he looks at you, Shine, saying, "Oh, looks like you've met one of my kin."
Well, I suppose I didn't really meet him, but I did see him, I suppose you would say.
Yeah. Well, if you're looking, if you're looking, I can actually place an additional enchantment on there for about looking for about 1,000 gold. That will help protect your mind from other people like me.
Oh, yes, well, that would be wonderful. It seems like it would be very useful. Also, I have some things to sell.
Oh, yeah, we wish to do trade. Very well.
Oh, yes, of course. So I want to sell my regular short bow, my regular breastplate, and my studded leather armor.
Okay. So what's half the regular cost on those?
The breastplate is down as 400, so that's 200.
200.
The short bow is 25.
And 45 for the studded leather, so half of that.
Oh, there's nothing for the studded leather here.
I would just say 50. So
It was, when I looked it up, it was 45
okay.
for the studded leather.
Cool. Yeah.
Because I
So
just sold some too.
yeah. So you'll basically get he'll give you 250 discount for the trade-in with those items.
Okay. Cool, I'll do that. So how much do I take out of my
750 to do the infusion for you.
kitty? And also I would like to buy some additional armor.
Oh yes, what are you looking for? Just saying to make this to complete the set.
Oh yes, as it were.
Ah, very well. So full plate's what, 5,000?
Not sure.
It's pretty pricey, full plate.
But you said I could just add little bits and pieces.
Yeah. So like if you want to just add, but the thing is like in order to complete it, you'll have to. It won't work until it's actually fully completed. That's what I'm getting at. So it'll go from breastplate to full plate. So you can just, if you want to buy it in, if you just want to buy like some braces and things like that, they'll be like a couple of $100.
Some gauntlets of Smicky Smack or...
Yes, gauntlets could be useful.
The other knick-knack had gauntlets of ogre strength.
Just gives you strength of 19.
Ooh, that is an improvement on my current strength.
But it does require attunement though. That's the other
Yuck,
job.
I'm out of attunement.
Yeah, that's the problem I was having, and I'm like, taking my strength from 8 to 19 would be insane.
You might be able to find some +1 strength gauntlets or something.
No, I don't think they exist.
Oh.
But yeah, so did you want to do the infusion on? Okay, so what he's wanting to do to your armor is what's called mind carapace. I think it requires attunement as well. It's a bit of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, but it can only be attuned to by you, right? Any non-magical suit of armor can be attuned by mind flayers into mind carapace. Only one creature can attune to it, a specific mind flayer or one of its thralls. While worn by any other creature, the mind carapace armor functions as normal armor of its kind. To the intended wearer, the armor grants advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, and makes the wearer immune to the frightened condition.
Ooh, yes, I want it.
Okay.
I've taken the money out already.
All right, cool. So,
Increasing my wisdom increased my AC by 1. I'm now on 19.
nice. So,
How much cash money have we got?
In my inventory, as I've been taking green things out and adding things in, I have 2,445 gold. I need to go back through my notes and work out how much we have in total, and I just haven't had time to sit down and make up that Excel spreadsheet.
That's all right, because what we might do is, if it's all right with the DM, is if we basically go all the group generic stuff we've looted over the thing.
yeah, we can sort that out during the week if you want.
We just go kadunk and empty it all out, and we'll trade all of that, and we'll focus on if there's items that anyone wants now, like high value stuff that we can trade out of our loots or something like that.
We'll just do our shopping later.
We're
So
doing it now, but
It's 10:30 now, so it's kind of a little bit late.
Yeah, so we can retroactively add it in as you guys go through.
So,
but with that, so you've got the mind carapace armor now, Charmaine, which is the +1 illithid plate as well.
Cool, we'll add that later.
And after a little bit, the coming out of the flames, glowing with purple flame, the violent comes out, and you go, there you are. You've given him the money, I'm assuming already.
Yes.
Yep. Cool.
Yep.
So, yes. Now be careful with that. It's pretty dangerous. But I hope you would enjoy your slaying with it.
they run a couple of scales on it, and just
Yeah. You got to remember, you got to attune to it before you can play it. Otherwise, you take psychic damage.
I have a bag of holding. You have a bag of holding.
Yes.
Do you have a bag of
Everyone
holding?
has a bag of
Everyone
holding.
has a bag of holding?
Yeah.
Everyone has a bag of holding.
We're probably not going to get another one because somebody just went and bought them all.
We don't need another one. I'm just
Yeah.
working out who's got what. Because what I'll do in my spreadsheet, I'm making a tab for everyone's bag of holding.
Yeah.
So we can record where is what. And then I'll share this with everyone as well.
Cool.
Yeah, because quite literally, all I have in there is currently in my bag of holding, I have the basic starting kit now.
Thanks, Buffy. The stream is frozen, but I don't know why the encoder is actually not working properly. It was an update with OBS and everything else, so things aren't going quite so well. But we will be getting it back on track. Hopefully, the recording has worked, so you'll be able to watch it on YouTube once it's all finished up here. All right. Well, with your shopping trip completed, Crux takes you to the docks. And you see a bunch of ships already docked there, but the one that he takes you to is very unique. It has what appears to be a treant growing out of it. A small monkey creature, similar to the ones that you fought, is flitting about using his the flesh under his wings to glide. He's actually mending sails and stitching it, and a tiefling woman is currently like picking some leaves out of the tree end, and the tree end is sort of like it looks like she's grooming it. And as he approaches, he says to you, "Welcome to my pride and joy, the second wind." And that's where we'll leave today's episode.
Oh.
Not gonna lie, Kegra's a little disappointed it's not called the Saucy Minx. But anyway.
So, for those of you watching this on Twitch, I apologize for the crapness of our stream today. We've had a few technical glitches. Hopefully we'll be able to fix them up in the future. I'm not really sure what's going on. I may need to actually just reinstall a previous version of OBS, and that might actually fix the problems, because it was working perfectly until I updated it. But anyway, for now, thank you to my players. Kegara!
Yes, now I will burn things with my music, yes.
Fleur.
Yay! Fire!
Jackie.
Yeah.
And Charmaine. And until next time, everybody, remember to keep